All right. Well, welcome back. Long time since we've done Tomb of Annihilation, but that is what we were doing this week because we don't want to kill everybody in the other campaign. So deal with it. But since it's been a little while, here's a quick recap of what's happened since last time. The party got information that there was a special plant that existed within Nangalor, which is a place the Aarakocra from Curse Ball are not allowed to go to via teacher's orders. The Aarakocra were able to fly the party about halfway there, and that was the closest they were willing to get them. Beyond that, the party finished traveling to Nangalor. When they arrived, they encountered some crocodiles in the river that chose to attack them, and they managed to make landfall at the entrance to Nangalor, with Geth having a little bit of trouble climbing some wet, slippery, slimy stairs. And that's where we left off. So, as a reminder, before you, you see a fantastic edifice rising out of the jungle. A hanging garden of exotic beauty, water streams down the steps between two massive elephant carvings. Beyond them, a broad, flooded avenue runs arrow straight for more than 100 feet before ending at a carving of a Tyrannosaurus face. Water pours from the Tyrannosaurus's jaws and flows the length of down the steps in 5-foot length the boulevard. Low archways, 3 on each side, are built into the terrace walls. The archways are in various stages of collapse, as are the tunnels beyond them. Carved, larger-than-life stone faces are mounted between the arches. A wild profusion of plants grows on the upper terrace, and multicolored parrots and canaries flit and sing among them. To the north, a dilapidated brick dome rises from the Tyrannosaurus head's waterspout. Smaller bell-shaped domes surmount the highest terraces to your left and right. That is the scene before you. So, is there anything anybody would like to do before I get rolling with some stuff?
Do I see any black flowers sitting around?
Yes, there are tons of flowers. This is a hanging garden.
Now,
There are
specifically,
wildflowers.
any black ones? I'm assuming a black orchid is in fact black.
Yes, it is black, but make a perception check.
Perception. All right. That is 14.
When looking for flowers, you see many of blues, yellows, oranges, but you do not see any black ones. These are your stereotypical jungle flowers.
All right.
Enjoying looking at the flowers, Benning?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what we're here for. Flowers, right?
One in particular, yeah.
Yeah. We only need one. I mean, do you think there's only one here? Or do you think there's like a bush of them somewhere?
Flower.
I think it's probably going to be coveted and hidden.
It's not just going to be like right on the way.
It was worth a shot, right?
But
That was my
Kaziri basically is standing next to you, kind of shaking and shivering and having cold sweats. Tells you guys that he's just going to relax in the boat. He isn't feeling well enough to continue with this endeavor, and worst case scenario, give him a holler. He'll come if he can.
Does he have cough due to cold?
Benning would recognize it from his survival guide as shivering sickness.
Ah. It's shivering sickness, guys.
Turns out all of the tiki torches, he's to step outside of them long enough to get bit by a mosquito and get kind of the Chilton equivalent of malaria.
Yikes.
There's nothing minor about malaria.
That's why it's a different.
All right. Anybody who feels up to it, could you make a perception check before?
Am I in yet or no?
No, you will be very, very shortly.
Okay.
16.
17.
Okay. So, well, the Geth sees before him these three small rabbit-looking creatures that are running to and fro across this walkway in front of you. They seem to be goofing off and being general idiots.
I run after the near.
Okay. In doing so, all three of them, surprisingly, make a split in this general. Alright. Anybody else going to be chasing these rabbits or no?
I will like slowly walk off towards Geth, just not to leave him alone, but I'm not trying to run off too far from Cloggy.
Are the rabbits white?
No. They're actually how the fuck do you say this? Almiraji. They're a large timid rabbit with a 1 foot long spiral horn emerging from its forehead.
Whoa.
A uni-rabbit.
Yeah. They're the equivalent of rabbit unicorns. So, are you gonna move, Benning, or no? What about you, Cloggy?
I'll kind of just like bridge the gap.
Alright.
Well, I will step out of the water at least, but not really going in the direction of the Nar rabbit.
No.
Alright. Well, in that case, I need you guys to roll initiative.
All right.
It's rabbits?
They've got horns, dude.
Maybe
Do
they're in rut.
it or put it in the chat.
Either work.
Okay.
Oof.
Because you guys managed to walk yourself up to an assassin.
Another one.
Oprah.
Yep.
All right.
Is the assassin might attack the rabbits?
Benning 15.
I'm too busy chasing rabbits, so I'm not gonna be ready to attack.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Taven.
Are you guys pumping music in?
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because it's like, I'm watching, I got Fox Sports on. I'm like, and it sounds like a sport thing almost. Like the intro.
Yeah.
Well, regrettably, the gets first.
Damn.
So he is going to do entangle in his 50.
Anybody got round up?
I need a square. Is entanglement? Come on, you stupid thing. Wow, it does not want to do what I need it to do. Right there.
Oh.
So he throws out his entangling vines for his action. So you all need to roll a saving throw strength for me.
It's gonna go well.
Hey, I rolled a natural 20, but I have a minus.
Well, if you broke 13, you avoid being restrained.
Out of 15.
Okay.
23.
All right. Everybody but Taven avoided that. So.
Guys, I figured out Taven's weakness. It's grass. It's grass type monsters.
All right. And then that is the end of the Assassin Vine's turn. Benning is up.
Alright. I guess I'll start with Ray of Frost. Yeah.
Okay.
That's going to be 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Alright. It's 2d8 damage. 9 cold damage.
All right.
And then for my bonus action, I will cast Toll the Dead. So it's a DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
All right. DC 16. And you said wisdom?
Yeah.
Fails.
Alright, that's 8 necrotic damage. And that's it for me.
Okay, next up we have Cloggy.
Can I see where like the base of the vine is?
Yes.
All right. For my bonus action, I would like to attempt to hurl firebolt at it,
Okay.
and that is it's only a 7.
Does not hit.
All right. Then I guess I'll just take my battle axe and attempt to sever the nearest vine to me.
Okay.
And that's a 21.
That'll hit.
That's 3 slashing. And for my extra attack, do the same thing. That's only an 11.
Does not hit.
All right, swing and a miss.
Okay.
And I'm done.
Taven will try to break free of this. And he does so for his action. So he will move closer, and that'll end his turn.
Let's do Ray of Frost. That is a 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 11 cold damage.
Okay.
And then I don't know if this thing breathes, but I'm gonna poison spray it.
It does not. It is a plant.
Okay. Well, you know, they breathe.
They respirate, they don't breathe.
It's the same thing.
We can see if the poison does anything to it, though.
Yeah.
What does it need to make again?
Constitution saving throw.
It fails.
That poorly. Okay.
I feel like anybody who listens to our stream should know that it's a Constitution saving throw at this point.
Luckily, I
that
don't
is-
listen to it.
6 poison.
Okay.
It's basically the only
Next.
spell that Scott casts.
Yep. It's a pretty strong cantrip.
Alright, well, since Geth decided to attack the little narwhal rabbits, they're going to, in turn, return the favor.
Geth, why do you do these things to us?
I was actually going to attack the rabbits last turn for fun. I didn't know they were going to attack back.
They have horns.
They basically led you into a deadly plant.
I didn't know if they were leading me there or if they just happened to walk by.
Why can't this be the tomb of soft and cuddly things?
I'm going to die impaled by the unicorn horns of rabbit.
A 9,
That will not hit.
15.
That'll hit.
Okay. That will be 7 damage.
Okay.
And then a 23.
Definitely hits.
That is another 7 damage.
All right.
All right. We are back to the top with the assassin vine. He's going to go after Geth, of course,
Naturally.
with constriction. That's only an 11.
That doesn't hit.
All right. And that will end what the assassin vine can do. We are on to Benning.
Alright, let's see. Probably going to do something pretty similar. I don't remember how much it took to kill this thing last time. DM, do I remember if it hit any damage resistances from the last time I fought this thing?
You could roll a history check to see how much you remember.
Alright. Pretty good at history. Yeah, that's 25.
You remember that both fire and cold seem to have a lesser effect on.
That's like all of my spells. Alright, shit. Yeah, alright, screw it. Firebolt. That's going to be 14 to hit.
Just barely hits.
Nice, alright. There it is. And that is for 15 damage.
Alright.
And then for my bonus action, I'll do Toll the Dead again, so another DC 16 Wisdom saving throw.
It fails.
And that's 13 damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Cloggy is up.
All right. Even though metagaming, I know it's not going to do as much damage, I'm still going to cast Firebolt at the base, simply because I can do that. And that's an 11 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay, back to the battle axe. 19
That'll hit.
for 1 slashing damage. Big swing here. Extra attack is a critical fail.
Well, that will not hit.
Fortunately, that ends my turn because they can't get much worse than a 1.
Taven's up. He is going to take a spear attack at it. And that is going to hit. So that will be 11 damage to it. And that will be his turn. So next we have Geth.
Okay, I am going to cast Acid Splash at the middle little rabbit.
Okay.
So it's a dexterity saving throw. And it can also, it's going to splash onto the one to the left.
Okay. That's a natural 20.
Oh, great.
And the other one is an adjusted 20.
Great, that did nothing.
What are these?
Do you have
Super
prayer
rolls?
rolling for you today?
No, not today. So, anything else you would like to try?
Then I'm going to cast Chromatic Orb for some acid damage at the vine.
Alright.
So that's going to be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
uh, 11 acid damage.
Alright. Big thing else you would like to do?
Nope, I'm good.
Okay, you're going to be attacked by 3 Nara rabbits again.
Yep.
I don't care what they're called. That's what they're called now.
That is a 17, a 17, and a natural 20.
I'm going to cast Shield as a reaction. I don't know if that... Would that block... Does Shield only work for the one attack, or does it work against...
Until the start of your next turn.
Okay, so I did it for the first one as a reaction. So that bumps
Okay.
me up to an 18 AC. So the one
Okay.
still hits.
So the 1 still hits. The natural 20 is going to hit.
Okay.
So... That is... Only 7 damage. I rolled pretty low on that.
That is good.
Alright, back to the top. The Assassin Vine is going to go after you again. That is 15 to hit.
Me? Oh yeah,
Yep.
that'll hit. No, that won't hit because of my shield.
Okay. Then you are up to Benning.
All right. Can I tell at this point how the vine's looking?
Make a perception check.
All right. 16.
You know that look when you over prune a plant and you're kind of like, I shouldn't have done that. This thing's gonna die.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
All right. Let's keep pruning. Hit it with another firebolt. That's a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. And that's 16 damage.
All right, still up.
And then another Toll of the Dead, so Wisdom saving throw.
It got 17.
17. All right, so it does save then.
So no damage.
Yep. Which sucks because I rolled pretty good on the damage.
Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Cloggy's up then.
All right. Without moving where I am, I would like to make a, for my bonus action, make a firebolt attack against that particular Gnar rabbit.
Okay.
17.
That'll hit.
And that's 10 fire damage.
You just made an R rabbit explode.
Sweet. I'm going to go look for that horn. I want to keep that. But not right now. Right now, I want to turn my attention back to the vine and make a melee attack against it. Ooh, does an 11 hit?
Does not hit.
All
I would
right.
have to say that you've moved up to there for melee attacks.
Oh, okay.
Just a housekeeping thing.
Sure. Well, I didn't move because I assumed that there would be, tendrils that we could swing at that would be coming at us and whatnot, but that's fine. How about a 13? Does that hit
That'll just hit.
for my extra attack? And that will do 7 slashing damage that time.
You see a pile of vines fall before you.
Nice. And I want
Okay.
to
So next up, we have Taven. So we can get rid of that. He'll move up here, go after a Gnar rabbit. That'll hit. And he does enough damage to make another rabbit explode. So we are up to Geth.
Okay, there's the one left, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I won't go as crazy as I was going to go. Let's do Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
That'll be a 21 to hit.
That'll hit.
And 9 lightning.
How would you like to do this?
Impaled by the... Yeah. Yes, Shocking Grasp it by the horn that is covered in my blood.
So, like the old school cartoons, you see its skeleton appear before you through all of the flesh, and then it proceeds to fall over dead.
Jay would be proud. That's what he wants every time he uses his Blood Hunter.
So, as you see the assassin vine fall and the following little Gnar rabbits meet their demise, in the kind of mess of vines that exists behind the assassin vine, you see a dwarven kind of visage, slightly wrapped up in the vines, but appears to still be alive.
Doing the vine we just killed?
Yeah, it was wrapped up in some of the tentacles behind. It was kind of holding it and attempting to kill it, but that happens to be Sean's character.
I'll walk over and help free him from the dead vines.
Easily enough done. I mean, it's just clearing some of them out, taking, small hacks out of the vines, and there before you, you have a Rurik battle hammer. Hey, Jay's here.
Yeah. All right. Well, who's the new Taterman?
That's up to your Uncle Sean, so.
I'm going to saw off one of these horns while
Okay.
Trying to see if it's got some sort of magical properties.
something like that.
Well, you can say that you now have, let me spell it for you. It is ALMIRAJ.
Elmir Edge. Okay.
Yep.
That doesn't make any sense.
I know, right?
Sean, can you hear us?
Jay. I don't know. I can't.
Sean,
see
we
him.
can't hear you talking. Did you accidentally unplug your microphone?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I took out I tried turning down the microphone because I didn't like hearing the headphones.
Mm.
So you still get the reverb now?
Only when one of us is talking. It doesn't happen when you're talking.
No.
So, Jay, are you able to play? I can't hear you, Jay. Okay. Well, this should be a little easier then.
For some reason, Jay's muted on my Discord.
Oh, I'm not.
There we go. Well, Kaziri magically got over his shivering.
It turns out when you're in water and it's really cold, you shiver a lot. Holy shit. Hey, isn't that another assassin vine?
It was,
Yeah.
but now you guys have a companion that you may want to converse with.
Yeah, who's the dwarf? Who are you, Taterman?
I'm Rurik Battlehammer from Clan Battlehammer.
Well, what the hell are you doing all the way out here?
What's the rest of your clan?
You know, back in Icewind Dale.
Bless you.
What, Ella? Does he look like he's in decent shape, or is he like partially digested from the assassin vine?
No, it looks like out of character for an assassin vine. It was holding on to this to kill him at a later date for fresh fertilizer.
I wouldn't have been able to eat me.
It'd have to be poop first and then be fertilizer. Overthinking this. I'm overthinking this.
So what brings you guys to this part of the jungle?
Mostly the death kiss. For some reason, people are dying, and resurrection magic isn't really doing the trick anymore. And anybody who has previously been resurrected is returning to the unresurrected state. They're dying. We are here from various parts of the Sword Coast to stop that. And we have reason to believe that here in Nangalor, where you currently are, that there is a plant that would allow us the brief opportunity to fly.
Oh, I get it. It wasn't just to get high. Shit, I misread this so bad.
No, because the goal is to allow the plant to allow us to fly halfway to Omu.
Hi, I get it.
So, is there treasure to be had and monsters to be killed?
It's the smoke.
Definitely monsters. You see these fucking rabbits? They have horns. And that's not even a real rabbit.
That's not a monster, that's lunch.
Well, sometimes monsters
One of which
tend to
has
lunch.
been cooked.
Well, I'm sure there's treasure. We've found some here and there. If you'd be willing to lend us your arm, we could probably utilize you well and split some of our findings with you.
That sounds like a plan. I'll even lend you my other arm.
I see what you did there.
Fantastic. He's got two of them.
I needed the one, but oh man, this is intense.
It's embarrassment of riches now. All right. Well, DM, do I see any other assassin vines around? I'd really like to not wander into those again.
Make a perception.
Dirty 20.
You do not see any more assassins.
All right. Where do you guys think we should go next? I mean, should we check out the hut above the T-Rex? Search the outer grounds for the black orchids.
I mean, doing a botany check here. I believe most plants are inside of the tomb, so why don't we just go inside?
How deep is the river stream thing here?
That is not ungodly deep. Let me find it here just to be sure.
Mike, could you
Think
turn
about
off
6
the battle music?
Just
Okay.
deep. Yeah.
Okay.
Back to the jungle. It's about real heavy flowing water.
Yeah.
Or,
Um,
there we go.
Statue you're talking about, is that alligator head at the end of the river?
Yes. This all. Stupid. Come on. There we go. That. Yep. That's T-Rex head.
Alligator.
I mean, I know that out of game I can see that statue on top, but can we see that statue up there?
That one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What does he look like?
Well, you can't see him yet. There's.
Oh, that's what I was asking.
Oh.
If I can see.
I
him.
basically stood above it.
Oh no.
Here.
Let
Actually,
me.
Tabin, do you know anything about this place?
Oh crap! Yeah. It's a garden. They grow plants. Whoa.
There's no legends of Nangalor or anything like that.
It said that this was a. I don't feel like doing voice. Summer.
Oh my god, David, you sound so much smarter now.
In honor of a ancient Omu queen.
Oh,
She built this as an escape and just get away from the pressures of palace life. But she
I
was-
know what that means.
became cursed due to her vanity and exile her summer palace. What at the time was called the Hanging Garden of
Hanging Garden.
which
of
is
what?
now of Dreams, which is
Okay.
now Nangalor, the Garden of Lost.
think my pen's dying,
Uh-oh.
and that's sad.
Here, let's see if this will... There, that.
There we go. What were you saying?
I was just seeing if the line of sight's up and working.
I don't see any line of sight.
Better?
It went black.
I gotta make a...
Okay,
In
yeah,
your
it's the top of the thing is black.
There you go. Easy solution.
All right. I guess we're headed that way then. No?
Yeah, I mean, if Kaziri thinks that the plants are growing inside, then it's worth a shot.
I mean, in my one day of botany class, before I realized that botany was not my style, that we went inside this greenhouse, and then there's a whole bunch. That I was like, oh, I don't want to go inside.
Like a green.
Yeah, but everybody kept on asking me if I was a cop.
You
Thanks
cop?
for the wonderful insight into your world there, Mr. Longbottom, but we need to get going.
All right. What way are you guys going?
That's a great question.
Are there any more rabbits?
Let's
We
go.
can possibly avoid any more vines by actually traversing the water this time.
Good choice.
What about water vines?
Let's charge through that.
If that's a
nonsense.
thing, then that's a thing. We'll find that out.
Wonderful. Just a reminder, guys, I don't swim too well.
It's less than a foot deep.
Yeah.
I just had my bath last year.
That explains a little bit of the smell.
Thought it was a
Smells
vine.
like
Well,
I look at Geth. Does he look like he's getting bigger at all?
Alright. Are you guys trying to keep an eye out for anything while you're moving up? What are you doing?
I want to see if Geth is like taking up the water and becoming more powerful.
No. He is not, regrettably.
Ah,
Personally, I'm still keeping an eye out for assassin vines.
Alright. Just assassin vines?
I don't really know what else to look for.
I'm looking for rabbits.
Okay.
I'm seeing if there's anything swimming in this river with us.
me.
yeah, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to keep an eye on the water.
Okay, well, I'm gonna need from Geth, Taben, and Cloggy a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. 13.
13.
I only got an 8.
Okay, well, Cloggy, just so I can make this visible, you are required, with all of your movement, to move over to here. Same with Taben, and since nobody's keeping an eye for anything other than assassin vines, I'm gonna need an initiative roll. Buddy. So,
An initiative roll, you said?
yeah, an initiative roll. So, you don't have to move yet, Cloggy. It's gonna come on your turn.
Hey.
Kaziri, I feel like we always roll the same initiative.
I would have laughed so hard if everybody rolled a 17.
Extra again.
Can we just sit there and do rolling with advantage as long as and keep on going until we all get 17.
Alright. So looking at
So this place is littered with things that want to kill us.
yes.
Lidded and lousy.
Welcome to the jungle.
Series 17. What'd you get, Sean?
I didn't think I had to roll an initiative because you didn't say my name for any of the other stuff.
Oh, everybody needs to roll initiative.
So I rolled an 11. Do I get an do I get an initiative bonus at all, or no?
Yeah, it's your dexterity modifier.
Okay, so then I rolled a 14.
Okay. I rolled a 14. So, looks like up first is we're gonna have, if I'm not mistaken, Guess. And you guys are going to see a bunch of shit show up.
My God, it's the fertilizer for the assassin vine.
Now, man trap. I got a bunch
Now it's
of.
like from the Little Shop of Horrors.
And some zombies off to the upper left hand side there.
Zombies.
Zombies.
Fuck.
Where are the zombies?
Guess is up first.
Yeah, to the left. On the land.
Oh,
Zombie raccoons.
okay.
So whatever
Okay.
Geth wants to do.
Okay, I am going to use my sorcery points to get a 3rd level spell slot back.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Tidal Wave. Like here, because it's 30 feet by 10 wide.
Okay.
So like there.
Oh, computer's starting to freeze up. So what needs to happen?
So all those in that area I just had, they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. It's 1, 2. Okay. What do they need to beat?
15.
Fail, fail, fail. Fail. They all failed.
Okay, so that is 17 bludgeoning damage, and they're knocked prone.
Okay. Yeah, we'll do that one too also. Anything else you would like to do?
I can't do anything else, and I'm good with standing where I am.
Okay. Next up, we have Taven. And he is going to move his happy ass right next to this plant. Okay. That will end his turn. Kaziri is up.
Alright. Let's see what I need to do here. I'm generally uncomfortable with being in this water here, so let's go. 10. Pop up here.
That is a 10-foot climb. So that will be
Be 20.
just want to make sure there's not a dexterity check associated with it because of the way this thing is written. Sometimes they have them, sometimes they don't. Nope, you're good.
Alright, so 20, 25, 30. And then I'm going to pop off an Eldritch. That guy right there. Two of them.
Which you have advantage on because he is prone.
Nice. No, it's only melees. I have disadvantage because they're prone.
You are correct, sir. Thank you.
First one was a natural 20.
That'll hit.
Second was a natural 20. Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh man, I've only rolled once a 15 or a 20 today.
Channeling his inner Percy.
Alright, so the first one's gonna be... I only rolled a 2, so it'll be 4 plus 5, 9 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Will be a 17 plus, or 12, 8, so dirty 20 this time.
That'll hit.
That's a 9 plus 5, 14 this time.
Okay. Let me just...
I hit him critically, but I went for a kneecap on the first one.
Critical kneecap.
And yep, critical kneecap. I don't want him getting back up. That's my turn.
Oh, okay. He's just barely still there.
Hey guys, we've almost redeaded this one.
Alright. Benning's up.
Alright, I am gonna scream a little bit. Shout, die zombie! And cast Shatter right here.
Okay.
So all 3 of those zombies need to make a dexterity saving throw.
And if they're prone, that should be with disadvantage, correct?
I actually have no idea. Not a dex, sorry, it's a
maybe-
constitution saving throw. I don't think being prone has anything to do with it.
That's only melee attacks get advantage, range gets disadvantage.
So, Constitution saving throw?
Yeah,
What do they need to beat?
16.
Only one of them failed.
Okay, so they take half damage. So the damage total is 9.
Oh. That is a dead one there. Not sure. And... 4. Okay. What else?
Then I guess I'll use my bonus action to cast Toll the Dead on this one.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom saving throw.
They aren't very wise.
Just the
But they
one.
are dead.
9.
9 if it's a fail. So that is 20 necrotic damage.
Another dead one.
Might as well just stick with the fucking cantrips. Alright, I'm done.
Okay. Rurik is up.
Hold on a minute. I'm going to use my crossbow. Can I get to this guy? How do I ping?
Click and hold.
Yep. You would not be able to get to him. Yeah, we'll say go for it. Fuck it. I don't care that much about the whole thing right now.
So, using the crossbow, what other bonuses do I get besides my initial roll?
Should be dexterity modifier.
and proficiency.
Okay, so then
So I think it's a +5.
that's 23.
That'll hit.
What is a crossbow? An 8-sider?
Yep. If it's light, hand is 6, heavy is 10.
It's a light crossbow. What is it?
It's 8 plus your dex.
Plus dex. Okay. Ooh, take 5.
Okay.
Do I get to use it for an extra attack or just move?
It's bonus action to reload, right, Jay?
No, so it's got loading, so he can use the bonus action to reload, but he can't fire it more than once in a round.
Unless you have the crossbow expert.
Yeah, however, he can use the bonus action to reload it and use a melee attack, because switching weapons does not count against it.
Yeah, and he does have extra attack.
So can I move to?
You broke up real bad.
Oh, can I move to attack?
You can
Yes.
you can
Yeah.
move. What's your
Attacks do not have to be one right after another.
right?
You can move in order to make it happen.
Say again.
You can move to make it happen. The attacks do not have to be standing in the same spot.
Okay, so I have a move of 25.
So you'd have to climb 10 foot, and then you'd have 15 after that.
So where's that?
Odds are you're not going to be able to get that second attack this turn.
No, but I can get in there for melee eventually.
Yeah.
Yes, eventually.
So use your bonus action to avoid your bowels a little bit.
So yeah, just move wherever you want to go. So that would be 5, 10. Yep, that's right. Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
What am I allowed to do?
Well, if you reloaded with a bonus action, you did your movement, you did your attack, and you're not in range for a second attack, I think you're out.
Yep.
Yeah, I wasn't reloading my crossbow. I was getting my axes out.
Okay. Now the man trap is up. Let's see what he does. Oh, jeez. Well, Tabin is now engulfed, being eaten.
Wow.
Do you make any sounds?
Well, he's been essentially, I'm drawing a blank on the word, but affected by the pollen from the man trap that is forcing him to be drawn towards it.
So did he like
He sneezed.
willingly climb in it?
No, all they have to do is move towards the man trap,
Yeah.
and then they repeat the saving throw at the end of each of their turns.
Mm.
But the man trap can only engulf one creature.
Mm.
So Cloggy will be safe, and then he has to move towards it. But
I mean, the question I have here is, I stepped away from the man trap to attack the zombies. Do I know this is happening?
you could make a perception check on your turn to see what happened. But Cloggy, you're up.
All right, so do I have to move my full movement this thing?
Yep, to get as close to the man trap as possible.
Gotcha.
Can he willingly make an attack on it?
Yes, you can still willingly make an attack. The only thing is it forces you to go near it.
Hmm.
So you would lose 5. It'd be 10 to climb up, and then whatever the rest of your movement is to get over there.
I'm wondering if I can use like poison spray without affecting Tabin.
You can certainly try.
No, I don't
Ooh,
want
that's
to
encouraging.
accidentally. I don't want to accidentally kill him. All right, since it appears to be a puff that comes from my hand, I think I can direct it pretty well. But once again, we'll find out.
Little cone.
So I'm gonna try the hand poison spray.
Okay.
Which we all know is a Constitution saving throw.
I'm saying,
Shut up. Dirty 20.
yikes! All right, well, that fart didn't work. So then I'm going to
And an 8.
What?
8.
Yep. Would the
Uh-oh.
8 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, roll damage.
One saves, one hits. 2d12. I was not prepared for this. 16.
You hear Tabin start coughing.
No shit. All right. For my main attack, then I'm going to try to melee at the base of the creature to try and avoid hitting Tabin. $17 to hit.
That will hit.
8 slashing damage.
All right. Oh, this is annoying.
Why everything's trying to eat us?
No, the fact that it won't let me modify the creature. All right. Anything else you would like to do?
Yeah, same thing for my extra attack.
Okay.
This time is 24. And 6 more slashing.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. So we have zombies up. They'll use half their movement to become on prone.
Do I have to do some sort of saving throw or something right now, too?
Oh yeah, it's a DC 11 saving throw to see if you break the pollen.
What kind of saving throw?
That would be wisdom.
No modifier there, so I do not save. So 4.
So you just have to stay near it.
Okay.
20 foot. So this guy. 5, 10, 15, 20.
Hey,
5, 15, 20. 5, 15, 20. 15, 20. And that would be with disadvantage to try and reach up there and grab. So let's see. He is not going to be able to grab Rurik. But Taven is going to take, because it's his turn now. I need more dice.
Coach, you want to hear the DM say?
Wait, there were more zombies? I thought it was just those 3.
Alright. Nope.
Every time I zoom out, there's more zombies.
Taven is gonna try and break his enchantment. He does, but that is the end of his turn. So we're back to the top with Geth.
What happened to Taven? Like,
He is inside the plant. He's no longer charmed by it. He's not stuck by it, so he can now move away from it on his next turn and break the restraint.
but how many points of damage did he take?
He took 14.
Okay.
Okay. I'm gonna Ray of Frost that guy up there.
Okay.
The 20 to hit
That'll hit.
for 7 cold damage,
What's next?
and then let's move. There, and then poison spray that dude.
Okay. Stupid cock dice. 19.
He will pass.
Okay. What else you got?
Nothing.
All right. So then Kaziri is up.
All right. So first off, I'll send Ooze over at the Zom right here.
Okay.
Pew Pew is. And Pew Pew will be. I'm assuming both hit.
What was the second one? I didn't hear it.
21.
Yeah, both hit.
Total damage for this will be 14 on the first one, 10 on the second one, so 24 damage.
All right. Is going to be a dead zombie.
Awesome. Dead thing should be dead.
Thanks, Doug.
And then I'm going to make that perception check to see if I saw Tabin getting eaten yet again.
Okay, make a perception check.
That is a 5.
5?
That's a 5.
You notice a plant on the far side that seems to be undulating, but you don't know why.
All right, I need to find out what the word undulating means. And then I'm going to cycle around 5, 10, 15, and I'm going to cast Crown of Madness on that zombie right there.
Okay, what does he need to do?
That is going to be a wisdom saving throw, or be charmed by me for the duration.
So,
16.
Trying to remember this properly. Wisdom saving throw?
Oh, 16, yes.
Well, he makes it.
All right. Then nothing happens.
Yeah.
Sound that comes up above his head, and then he just sits there and throws it away.
Then he threw it on the ground.
I don't think you can charm undead anyways.
Oh, you can charm undead.
What do you know? You're eaten by a plant.
I'm not being eaten. Oh, well, yeah.
I gotta see something real quick. Okay. After that...
Is it me?
Yep, it'll be you.
Alright. I'm going to move away from the zombies. 5, 10, 20 to get up the wall, yeah?
Yep.
25, 30. As I turn my head, as I turn my head to run away from the zombies, what do I see going on over here?
You see what appears to be a Taven-sized object inside of a man-trap, struggling to get out. Cloggy standing next to it, who seems to be concluding an attack against the plant, and then you proceed to hear Taven coughing and then screaming a little bit about it burns.
Okay, alright. I am going to... Yeah, okay. I'm going to hit this zombie back here. Oops. Hit this one with Ray of Frost. That's going to be 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright. So he takes 8 cold damage, and his movement speed is decreased by 10 feet. Yeah, till the start of my next turn.
This one you said, right?
Nah, the back one. The one that's not already in combat with somebody.
So, alright.
And then the one in the back, I'm going to hit him with a firebolt.
Okay.
While continuing to scream die zombie. 17.
That'll hit.
And that is 9 damage. 9 fire damage.
Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's it.
Alright. Next up is Rurik.
All right. I have 2 weapons. I specialize in 2-weapon fighting. Dual wielder.
Yep.
So, do I get 2 attacks plus my extra attack, or just 2 attacks?
That's a good question. It's what, 2 attacks and then an extra attack if it's
So
dual weapon fighting?
he would get 3 attacks. So he's got his attack, his extra attack, and then your bonus action is another attack. Because you use your bonus action to do 2-weapon fighting. Yeah, so it would be attack action, extra attack, bonus action, 2 attack again. So you have 3 attacks in a turn.
Crikeys, let's make some mead.
Was that a slur against me?
Sure, he forgets to use the space bar.
Who, me?
It's just me being stupid.
Where's my other... Figures. Yeah, we'll just do it the old-fashioned way. Alright, first attack. So I use my strength adjustment and my proficiency bonus, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
So let's see. It's 23 was the
That'll
first
hit.
attack. Jesus Christ, that's a lot of adding. 25, second attack.
So,
24,
First-
third attack.
well, you do, all three of those will hit.
Alright. Jesus, really? 7 for the first bit of damage.
Alright. Still up.
That he is. 10 for the second.
Alright. Let me roll real fast. Yeah, he is definitely dead after that one. So you can move over and go for the next one if you would like, before you do your third attack against him.
Yep.
Alright, so roll damage for it.
Sheesh. 9.
Alright. Dead also.
I'm catching up to you, Bruno.
Alright. Anything else you would like to do?
I guess I'd like to get to the other zombie.
Alright, well it'll be a 10-foot climb down, and then 5 foot over. So you'd be able to get to the other side of the trench, but not back up on this turn.
Okay. Right there?
That's fine with me. Alright, the man trap is up. Alright, man trap is going to double down on making sure Tabin stays held. Alright, so we'll see how that happens. But now I'm going to need, let me double check real fast, a wisdom saving throw for Rick, Kaziri, and Geth.
Did you say me?
Yep,
You say wisdom?
wisdom.
Okay.
Where is Gav? Oh, I see him now.
7.
You fail.
I think his
Dirty 20.
You succeed.
A natural 1. I rolled a 5.
You are going to fail.
Really?
So, for those of you that failed, you are charmed by this creeper for 1 minute.
Hail's a creeper.
So it is a plant that showed up right here,
Is it gonna explode everything I built?
I'm sorry, where?
right here. So both Geth and Kaziri.
I'm still not seeing a ping.
Northwest portion of where we're fighting.
Oh, is it the thing that's like at the tree stump?
Yep, at the tree stump.
Ah, there we go. Okay,
Thank you,
got
Kaziri.
it. Okay, I'm charmed by it.
Yep.
That's Kaziri.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns, but till then you are required to move as close to the plant as possible.
Great.
Well, let's go in the water, guys. Nothing can get us in the water.
Well, notice we got out of the water.
Yeah, nothing from the water attacked us.
Cloggy is up.
You don't know that.
We should have just stayed like under the water.
Just crawling around in this seabed, this riverbed.
Couldn't we
where
play
orchids
2
live.
awesome water slides?
Alright, so still being charmed, drawn to this thing.
But you can attack it.
Right, still moved there. For fear of doing any more damage to Tabin, I am just going to melee attack.
At the roots again, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Or, I mean, I don't see any other.
At the
If
non-Taven
I try to hit
part.
it in the mouth, I might, accidentally hit Tabin.
All right. What'd you get?
17.
That'll hit.
12 slashing. Big damage that time.
All right.
And extra attack. Also a 17.
Okay.
And 11 slashing damage.
This plant is looking pretty rough at the moment.
Can I tell whether or not Tabin is still alive?
You still see this kind of fight coming from inside the plant that would be indicative of him trying to break free.
Okay.
He wants to break free.
So another wisdom.
Yep. DC 11.
It was a 19 and it rolled over to a critical fail.
You are infatuated with this plant. It's a real nice plant.
Plant, you sexy as hell, girl.
Some aromatics going on,
All right, let's see if
but very white.
Tabin just kind of gives up inside of the plant and sits down. Like he rolled a critical fail on his
DM, if you're gonna do that, you need to start doing the stupid Tapen voice again.
9,
Oh man,
15, 17. All right.
Crosses his arms and pouts.
Scooter
Plant.
death.
Okay, and
Just
then
kidding.
we have the one zombie remaining. He's gonna go right there. He's gonna make an attack at Rurik, which is a slam.
He can do that down 10 feet.
Well, he's going to because he's gonna jump down the 10 foot. He's
With
gonna
a slam.
go right there. That is 21 to hit. Would it be safe to say that hits?
16.
That is going to be 5 damage to Rurik.
Don't forget also, Rurik, when you have both of your battle axes in your hand, you have a +1 to your AC because it's a dual wielder feat. Did you turn the volume down on your microphone again? We can't.
So that's 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So the 21 would still hit, but you
Yeah.
only take 5 damage. And you have a zombie next to you, and we're back to the top with Geth.
Alright.
Alright, well, I have to go 5, 10, 20. Hello, plant. And then I can try to break free now.
Yep.
Yuck. 6.
You do not break free. You are stuck next to the plant. So that would conclude your turn. Benning is up.
Okay. I am going to. Just want to see really quick. Okay, yeah. Alright. So I want to continue to move towards the plant thing. And then I'm going to do another firebolt at the zombie.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 damage.
All right.
And then can I have that have been like my bonus action, and I can like use my action to try to help Taven out of the thing?
Yes, you could use your action to help.
Okay. That's what I'll do. I'll end
Okay.
the help action.
So we'll have Kaziri go then.
All right. So I have to move closer to this plant thing. It's a real nice plant. 5, that's 15, that's 20, and that's 30. Free.
At least attempt to.
That will be an 11.
So you meet or beat. You're good.
All right. Hey, this is just some regular plant. It's not really that nice at all.
All right. That will conclude you. Rurik's up.
All right. Time to chop me some zombies. Ouch. So, that would be 11.
That'll hit.
Yeah, now we're talking. 14.
All right. Let me see here. He is still up.
Huh. I guess I'll go for him again.
Whack.
So, 18.
18, that'll hit.
When I use damage, do I use my proficiency bonus too?
No, just strength.
Okay. 10.
All right. It is going to be dead.
Is there like a roll that you're doing
Alright.
that like it can just choose to not be dead?
Basically, it's DC plus 5 when damaged, and if it passes, it
This is one of
goes to
those
1 hit point.
creepers too, right?
That is a creeper, not a zombie.
Well, I'm gonna go attack the shit out of that too.
All right, it's 10
You
foot to
supposed to
climb
fall?
up.
I thought it was 5 feet to climb.
Yeah, it's a 10 foot. Well, yeah, you are 5 foot now because of where you're at. So, they
Would I
Be-
go right here?
10. Yep, that would put you right there.
So, can I still attack with my last attack or no?
Yes, you can.
Alright. Does a dirty 20 hit?
Yes.
It takes 10.
All right. And that'll conclude your turn. So Mantrap is up. Let's see if he holds Tabin still. Ooh, that'll be interesting when Tabin's turn comes around. All right. Now the Creeper's turn. It is going to...
Three-handed death slap.
make an attack against Geth because it has advantage because he's charmed.
Okay.
So...
Stop smelling the enemy.
Stop.
The shape of your stem, girl.
That is 18 to hit.
That'll hit.
All right. Damn it! I need more dice.
Now you need
Stop
less.
saying that. It makes us nervous.
It makes me think there's something else about to charm.
And then there's a fireball.
Have you- have
You take 19 psychic damage.
Oh God.
Oh.
Okay, I'm down.
Oh, Jesus.
So, I hate to have to say this, but if the target is humanoid that drops to hit points as a result of this damage, it dies.
No.
Yes.
Is that a okay?
And is implanted with a yellow musk creeper bulb.
No. So, So not only did you just kill Geth, you put a little creeper in him.
So, unless the bulb is destroyed, the corpse animates as a yellow musk zombie.
What happens if we destroy it?
If the bulb is destroyed before the creature is raised from the dead, it just dies.
Oh my god, so you're saying best case scenario, Geth is just dead.
Geth is just dead, yes.
Oh no.
Alright.
Do you have a backup rolled up?
I do.
Okay.
Well, he's not
And
leveled
we
up, but
played this one because we were so afraid we're going to get a PC death. Campaign.
Oh my god.
So, if you want to level them up real fast, we can roll them into this.
okay.
I have a way to put a couple people into
Oh
this
my God.
as we're going through.
Geth, how do you want your final moments
Yes,
to be?
what do you want your final moments to be while charmed with a plant?
I I don't have good parting words.
Banana pancakes.
Perfect.
Well done. Banana pancakes.
You ever seen a folding boat?
Oh my god.
Okay, you ever seen a folding boat? Are your final words?
To the planet.
Does anybody...
That means death.
His dying words were hitting on the plant.
Does anybody want to respond to his death, or...
I did already.
Okay.
Oh,
So, that would end the creeper's turn. Next up, we have Cloggy.
With a now heavy, keep hacking away at this plant. Still assuming that that's my best way of trying to save Tabin.
Alright. Go ahead and roll for your attack.
19
That'll hit.
for 11 more slashing.
Okay, it is now dead. And Tabin is spit out right there, looking real rough.
All right, how rough? Like, does he need a push of healing rough?
He looks like he's, 50-50 right now.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I guess at the risk of losing my own folding boat, I'm going to have to head over there and help the guys.
Alright.
And let's see what's the distance here. So Geth is prone, I'm assuming. I have a dwarf and a tiefling between me and this creeping thing.
Yep, you have a tiefling and a dwarf interfering with your line of sight on the creeper.
Oh, they would be interfering with it? Okay. Well,
Unless
then,
you shout at them to step aside, then they could clear the way. So if you give them a shout, we'll say that they'll shift out of the way slightly so you can get a good line of sight.
all right. I guess then for my bonus action, so I can't make an extra melee attack, I'm going to yell to Kaziri and Rurik to duck, and I'm going to attempt to hurl a firebolt at that other plant.
Alright, roll away.
Damn it, it was a 14, went to a 6. That's only a 7.
That'll hit.
Really?
Yep.
Damn.
back it up now.
Sure, if you feel the need.
Cool. I just didn't want to catch on fire.
Ooh,
Aren't you immune?
I'm resistant, not immune.
17 fire damage.
All right.
Still slightly uncomfortable.
Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that ends my turn. I took my movement and everything.
All right. Well, after being dumped out of this plant, Haven's gonna stand up and move 15 foot this way. All right, and that'll end his turn. We're back at the top with a dead guy. So Benning, we'll have you go.
Okay.
Since we were same on the initiative stack, and I started off before Benning, do you mind
Oh,
if
yeah.
I go first?
Nah, sorry about that.
We're good. So, first one that I'm going to do. I'm going to cast Arms of Hadar, 10-foot spear, and once I get onto the right screen here, I'm going to cast it right here so that it only hits the creeper.
Okay.
And that will be a strength saving throw of 16.
All right. I can almost guarantee that this thing is going to fail, but we'll see. Yeah, it fails.
All right, so it takes 4d6 necrotic damage and cannot make reactions until the end of its next turn.
Oh, okay.
Oh, we're going to start off 1. Two is 9. So it's 9 necrotic damage, no reactions. That was my last spell slot, so I'm going to back up this way and hit him with some pew-pews.
Yep, because opportunity attacks are a reaction, so you're good.
The first one will be a 15 to hit. Second
That'll
one will
hit.
be a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
First one is 9 damage, force damage. The second one is 10 force damage.
Okay.
My turn.
So then it's Benning.
All right. For my turn, I'd like to run. I'm gonna actually use my action to dash. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60. Instead of screaming "Die zombie!" now, I'm basically a prolonged "Geth, no!" and I run over and for fear of what the hell Toll the Dead actually does, I'm not going to cast it. Not really sure what exactly it does. I guess I will. I'll cast a level 2 magic missile on the creeper.
Roll away.
I don't have to; they just hit. But so that's 4d4 plus 4. 13.
All right.
That's force damage. Yeah, 13 force damage. And that's all I can do.
Okay. Then Rurik's up.
What?
You're up.
Oh. Alright. Time to make some tossed salad. Ouch. 17. Is that hit?
That'll hit.
Yes. Takes 14.
14 damage. How would you like to do this?
What do you mean?
It has 2 hit points left. If you can roll higher than a 2, you've killed it.
Alright. Well, I hit. My strength alone is 5.
There you go. So how do you want to kill this plant that just killed one of the adventuring party?
Well, that plant didn't kill him. It was a plant over by the other side, right?
No, it was over here.
So
Geth
we-
just fell right next to you. You're next to a corpse right now.
No. What are my options?
Whatever
your
you want to
imagination
do.
Desires.
Yeah, he's basically just asking you to describe how you would kill this thing.
Oh, I just hacked it to bits, man. I turned that thing into a fucking tossed salad.
Okay.
I'm assuming the battle's over now, DM?
Yep. Battle
Hey.
is concluded.
I understand this guy's a former comrade of you and all, but can I see if he's got anything I might need?
As soon as the battle's over, I come down and I start pumping Spare the Dying on him. It's not working.
No, it's not. It's almost like his mind has been completely fried and turned to mush, and there's nothing of what Geth was is left to recover.
Try it again.
Still nothing.
He said that there was like a spore or whatever on him.
Yes.
I like to like rip that off or out or whatever it is.
Okay. It's easily enough done. It's not really attached to him per se. It's just starting to wrap its tendrils around him and kind of entwine with his system. So it's easily enough removed.
Hey, here's a little fun fact. You know there's actually a plant that does that. It's a fungus. I think it's a mushroom. And it can get embedded in like ants, and they start growing plants.
Yeah.
When they get infected, the other
That's a cordyceps fungi.
All right, but
See, everybody knows it.
Sort of with a tear streaking down my face, I'm gonna Kaziri, stand back. I'm gonna try something crazy, and I cast Shocking Grasp on Geth. Try to jumpstart him.
still nothing.
All right, again.
You see his body pulse as the muscles contract, but nothing. There's nothing left.
So let me ask you this: if you cut off his finger and we finish this quest and we could save the resurrection magic, couldn't you just resurrect him from the finger?
So would you like me to remind you guys what you know of this spell, of the death curse?
Yeah, sure.
So with this death curse, anybody who has once been resurrected is now proceeding to die once more, and anybody that has died since the death curse has come into creation cannot be revived. But there are whispers that you have heard of possible miracles to essentially zombify a corpse, to bring somebody back in a sense of a shell of what they once were, but it is.
I don't know. I don't know if Geth would want that.
That's no feat for any man.
But we'll leave it up to Scott if he wants to let you guys loot his corpse or not. I'm not just going to say you can.
I mean, you know,
I wasn't.
gotta do what you gotta do.
That sounds like a yes to me.
I don't really know what he has on him anyway to take.
Let me see.
I
I
think
don't know if I have anything really worth picking up.
I think we should set him in the water and let him return to the sea.
So,
Oh wait, there is
Well, one
something you're gonna
thing-
want to take off me. There is
One-
something you're gonna take from me.
Oh, the ring.
Yeah.
one thing I do want to grab from him is his cloak, and I'll take the immovable rod, patch it just straight down into the ground, right next to where he's laying. Place the cloak on top as a memorial for him.
Good callback.
He's a sorcerer. He
What kind of
probably,
armor does he have?
probably leather at best.
Yeah, I don't even think I have armor.
It's
Yeah.
it's not taken from to use it. It's just building a memorial for you.
So as you guys are doing all of this, the weather seems to shift from what was a slightly warmer day with a nice breeze into slightly cooler with a light rain falling down and a bit of a light, kind of mild storm and the occasional lightning and thunder occurring throughout the sky.
Guys, you want to help me get him into the stream?
I'll help.
Yeah.
While we're sort of like packaging him up and getting him put together to send him out to sea, I do take the ring.
Okay. So it'll be the Ring of Winter added to your inventory.
Okay.
That in Chult.
Is
All right. So
Does anybody
What's up?
have a few words they'd like to say? Feel like, well, we didn't really know Gith that well, who he was before he met us. He was a Ganassi who appreciated the finer things in life, like chasing chumbawambas and horned rabbits.
Nar rabbits.
There's so much I want to say right now, but the ability to put the words together. So, if you give me a moment, I could say something later. But no.
Well, on that note, I say we take a short little 10-minute break and get rolling on the next half of this. What do you guys say?
All right.
Nice.
Sorry, Scott.
Hey, no, that's what this thing was supposed to be from the beginning. So
I wish we played the Tomb of Fun water slides instead.
yeah,
That would have been great there.
So Jay, you saying that was actually the second spoof on Tomb of Annihilation that's been made. So before you got here, my dad said something about Tomb of like fluffy, cuddly things.
because of the rabbits.
Yeah.
One off sometime. Tomb of Fun water slides.
Tomb of Fun Waters. It's just shoots and ladders with some monsters watching.
Yeah.
Wow. Sorry, Scott.
You know what happens. I just figured when one of us had the situation that we'd die, it wouldn't be one of those. You're down to 0 and you're dead.
You figured
Like I said, there's like, all right, cool. I'm right next to the guy that dropped. Spare the dying instantly, and just keep on holding on to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the downside to this creature, is if it drops a humanoid to 0 hit point, it's dead.
So one of us needs to not be a humanoid.
I don't even know. So basically, like any of us would have.
What if you were a druid in wild shape?
It doesn't matter because as soon as your wild shape drops to 0,
You turn into your other self.
back into yourself,
But
and
then
the
you're not
remainder of the
dead.
damage goes against your druid.
Yeah.
All right, I will be right back. Scott, you have a new character to bring in, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool, good,
I just added him to the campaign, so.
nice.
His name Meth Morrowind.
It should be. I should have just made his twin brother Meth.
It's kind of like from Beer Fest when they just reintroduce the same guy and say it's his twin brother.
I haven't seen that, but I like the idea. I just have to remember some of the things that I thought of when I made this guy.
I feel like such a dick.
Alright.
Oh, I just don't like killing characters unless I have to.
Well, obviously you had to. I had to kill a character the other day. Corey's character.
Oh, jeez, what did he do?
Rolled some dice.
Food for a roper.
Ah. Okay, so... This is rough. Rough, rough, rough. Oh man, I closed out what I didn't need to.
Wow. Good thing you never put this thing on, Geth.
Right? Remember I like closed my hand around it, I think, at the beginning, and almost made things terrible.
Yeah, it almost took control of your mind.
Yeah.
Why do people keep on trying to attack his mind?
Wally.
Not alone. What's your character's last name?
He doesn't have one.
It's like Prince or Beyonce or
Exactly
Madonna.
like his hero is Prince.
Beyonce has a last name.
He speaks exclusively in Purple Rain lyrics.
There's actually a employee named Brittany Wallach, and on her Twitter, she just constantly has like Prince sounds throughout. It's literally just someone playing the guitar riff, and then her making a Prince face as he starts the song with 10 of them, and they just get stupider and funnier, like one after another.
Alright, I gotta find one real fast.
Just gonna write this down. Geth died.
I just made the same note.
Geth fucking died. That way I never forget. Not like I really would. It's the first character death. You don't really forget that.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's an area code 320.
320. Where the
What?
hell even is that?
I don't know.
What happened?
Jay got a phone call from an area 320.
I don't know what that is.
The 320th area code.
I need to know. Minnesota.
Very good, Scott. Scott's Google foo is strong.
So it's St. Cloud. You know anybody in St. Cloud?
No. Just some guy who tried to get me to wire him $2,000 in Amazon gift cards.
let me know when we have everybody back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
So we're just waiting on Sean.
I'm here.
Okay. Well, let's get this party started. So I will give you the info for the terraces here that you are now on. So you see untamed overgrowth can't hide the fact that the garden is a haven for exotic plants that don't grow naturally in the surroundings. Unfamiliar flowers, towering from even strange plants resembling giant pine cones or lily pads spread and tangle everywhere. Bright canaries flit between them, and parrots and striped beaks squawk at you. Now that everything's kind of mellowed out,
Do I see any black orchids now?
make a perception check.
Dirty 20.
Nope, you still don't see any black orchids.
Ugh.
So, what would you gentlemen like to do?
Set fire to the temple.
You can certainly try.
Well, we need to keep going to the
Yeah.
temple, don't we?
Yeah, we should keep moving forward. I'm looking for things.
Anything
now.
moving.
Anything. High alert.
Because now shit is real.
Okay, well then make a perception check for me.
9.
Anybody else want to make a perception check or no?
11.
Yeah.
15.
Perception, right?
Yep.
So, if I don't have that skill, does that mean I don't get to use my modifier?
You can use your modifier, you just don't get your proficiency bonus.
Oh, okay, that's how it works. 12.
What'd you get?
I think he said 12.
Oh, I didn't hear. Okay, well then, Kaziri is the only one who... But from over in this area here, he kind of hears muffled screams and...
What's here?
I just pinged over here. Southwest.
West?
Yes. West and south.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
There is a wrapped up cocoon looking entity that is large in size. It seems to be muffled and trying to yell and break free of its restraints, but you have no idea what it is, and it is stuck in the spider web.
Alright, so as I head over to it, I was like, guys, make sure I don't die. As I head over to it, I was like, alright, first off, emotionally taxing event. I overreact, so I'm only going to let you out if you promise not to kill me or anyone I'm with. Let's say anything back.
I don't know. That's up to the player character.
I'm sorry.
Artist formerly known as Geth.
My screen is black. I don't.
I gotta give you vision. Hold on.
Okay.
I always forget
Yeah,
to do that with these things.
Yeah, when you get
I
rid of
was
someone's
only,
token, you get rid of their vision.
Say I was only half in there mentally because I thought you were gonna
There you go.
bring me in later. Okay.
And then you should be right there.
Ah, there's lots of stuff. Okay.
What is that thing?
Seriously, I'm only going to cut you out if you promise to not kill us.
Why would I kill
Promise that makes you a terrible person.
you? I don't want to be a terrible person.
You want to still be in there, or do you want to be out? Because that's the deal.
I'm gonna I cast Zone of Truth, so you have to tell us the truth.
Do you really cast a spell? Or you're just saying
I'm
it.
just saying it.
Okay.
I don't have that spell.
You feel more honest now. You have to tell the truth.
What do you want to know?
You're not going to
You're
kill us, right?
No. I mean, do you want me to kill you?
Oh,
Then no. So what's going on here?
You're all wrapped up in webs.
I believe him.
So, do I notice any spiders nearby?
Make a perception check.
Kaziri, maybe you should use your dagger to start cutting them out.
Oh no, I need to know.
I have a
You rolled a 15?
15.
You're breaking up. What'd you say?
Use your hands.
I can't see him.
Keep cutting out.
15.
Okay. So you do notice, of all the people, that there is what appears to be a spider hanging out up there, but has not noticed you guys yet because nobody has touched the web yet. But you are the only one who is aware of this at the moment.
I am?
No.
Oh.
Rurik.
Oh.
And you notice because you're in the web.
That's what I was saying. Do I know that this thing is here?
Hey, guys,
You just
look
know
up.
that you were
Don't
captured.
touch-
You can't tell where it's at right now.
Okay.
What'd you say, Rurik?
Look up. Don't touch him yet. There's something up there.
Was this a trap? Was he trying? The zone of truth didn't work.
Why does everybody keep cutting out?
I don't know.
It's just one of those days where the internet everywhere is acting up, I guess.
Microphone overrides your speakers.
No, you've been cutting out with me too, Jay.
Yeah.
It's everywhere. I think the internet's broken today. Everyone's having issues.
So, you are now aware there's a spider up there. There is what appears to be a Goliath of sorts trapped in the web. What are you going to do?
I pull out my Wand of Fear, and I expend a charge to make the spider flee. Fuck you. I'm
Okay.
done with it.
If he bit us, we got the ability, like the powers and abilities comparable to a spider.
I don't remember what fear does, honestly.
So the wand, while holding the wand, you can use an action to expend a charge and command another creature to flee or grovel, as with the command spell. Save DC 15. The spell command has a Wisdom saving throw.
Alright, well, he has failed. And now that you are aware of the spider, it proceeds to climb down and run off into the jungle.
Bye, Felicia.
You knew the spider?
No, that's just something that we say. It's a colloquialism, if you will.
Hey, before we cut him out, is it just me or does he have a lot of Geth-like qualities? Yeah, definitely would have made it. To be honest, I'm kind of taking a shine to this guy.
Well, if you guys choose to cut him out, it is easily enough done. There is no real challenge to it.
I mean, I'd like to cut him out. I don't even have so much as a knife on me.
I'll use my pack dagger.
Just burn the web.
I don't like fire.
I'm hacking away.
Fire.
And then I grab my boomerang and I'm hacking away like this.
As we dig him out, what sort of what does this person look like?
Well, would Scott, you care to describe your character?
I'm a Goliath. Obviously, really, really tall.
He wasn't prepared for this.
No, I wasn't.
Man, fun.
I have no hair. I basically just have pants on, not very, very simple.
Spider took your shirt.
Does he have any weapons?
Not. He has a staff.
All right.
Big one.
Does he
but that's
look?
it.
Does he look?
Like almost looks like a homeless person.
Does he look monkly?
If a guy who just wears pants and carries a staff looks like a monk,
It's like a
I need
Goliath
a-
version of the Aarakocra.
something like that.
Does he look like he's easy to scam?
You tell me. I think.
So, what's your name there, big friend?
Wally.
Hey, no way, that's my name too.
Your name's Wally? I never met another Wally.
Me either. It's better there, pal.
I shake his hand.
Ah, god damn, your hand's so fucking strong.
That happens to me a lot.
Firm grip.
All right, well, Wally, since we seem to be picking up new friends today, do you want to help us fight a death curse?
Yeah,
Be a
Wally
really
would
cool
help.
guy if you did.
All right, well, it's good enough for me.
What's a death curse?
It's this weird thing that's going on with people who have been resurrected from the dead, becoming re-dead forever, and anybody who dies cannot be resurrected.
Look, a simpler way of saying this is stay alive and you'll be fine.
Okay.
You know, he's right, Benny. That's a much simpler way to say it.
I'll let him do the translating for me.
Like every time that there's somebody who's about to die, I just go, "Hey, have you tried not dying?" And they're like, "Oh, I never tried that. That's great, thank you." They just sound really sarcastic, though.
That's why I can't do it. All right. Well, I guess let's continue the search for the Black Orchid.
All right, where are you guys going?
Yeah, Benny, I'm just gonna let you know this is getting borderline unhealthy. How much you want this damn flower?
Well, I guess death needs to mean something.
I think it's kind of ironic or becoming ironic that the flower that we're after was supposed to keep us from having to go through some of those parts. And it seems like this is the worst we've walked into so far.
Makes you
Keep
wonder what's
on
even
messing
worse.
up life.
It makes you wonder what's in Omu that's so much worse.
Probably new characters for all of us, I think.
All right. Well, where do we want to go to get into this thing? I mean, I don't think. How is the Tyrannosaurus's mouth that's spewing water? Is it like suspended above the ground?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so that's not really an ingress. What does this building here seem to be? That's pretty nearby.
That
Mine's
is
blacked out.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's why I'm curious about it.
That is kind of an access to the waterways, the tunnels that run underneath, like what you guys walk through right here.
Oh, okay. But
It's just an access to that tunnel. Yeah.
okay. It looks like, guys, I don't know. It looks like there's a staircase, like on this side of the temple, to the right of that big statue. Looks like he's got a turd on his head. Maybe we should head up that way.
Hey, you're the one with the obsession.
All right.
Well played, Scott.
Yeah.
Skylar, but friendlier. All right. Again, on high alert, I would like to start moving to the north.
All right.
So we're
Oh, by the way, guy Smiley over here, he's super obsessed with the flower, and we're all gonna die if we don't hang out with him. So here we are. By the way, have you seen any black flowers around?
Have I seen any black flowers around?
No, you have not seen any black flowers around.
Is anyone else starting
I'm
to wonder
sorry.
if this fucking thing exists?
Been wondering why we've been doing this. Everything we've done on this island, it just seems like our lives have been progressively getting worse and worse.
All right. Well, go where you want to go, and let me know if there's anything you guys want to.
What's this big statue?
That one. All right. Du-du-du. That is just. They always put it in some stupid spot. It is just a statue of one of the. It's a very beautiful kind of woman, but age statue. That's what all of these large statues have been of.
Beautiful woman. Look at that nose.
Check if there's any secret passages or anything in there.
What was that, Rurik?
Alright.
I want to see if there's anything in there, like a secret passage or something. Hidden treasure.
This guy dungeoneers.
Make a perception check for me. Or an investigation, actually, if you're looking for treasure, a secret passage.
I have altogether 23.
Regrettably, no. It is just a solid statue. It is nothing really of value. It's carved from what appears to be local stone, but it has not been given any kind of an attention for a very, very long time.
What's DM? What's through these doors right here?
These doors?
Yeah.
Oh no, he's down
So?
at the flooded
The ones
passageway.
directly to my east.
So those are the ones that lead to a path like this,
Okay.
but underground. It's just that the tunnel has collapsed. They were an irrigation system.
That's less
Garden.
interesting.
Yeah, here. We'll just do this. There we go.
Wait.
So all that stuff's
I-
underwater, eh?
So, anything else you guys would be interested in here?
Did anybody answer Rurik?
Yeah. Over here.
Alright, you're breaking up. What'd you say?
I'm checking out over here.
Okay, so as you
Up in some steps.
as you approach that room, you see the large kind of doors that have been rusted completely off their hinges, laying on the ground broken. Inside the room, traces of gold-colored plaster still cling to the dome in a few spots, but everywhere else you see old weathered bricks, more than a few which have fallen through. The larger-than-life elephant carvings and a graceful towering spire are still magnificent sights, even if their glory is dimmed by time and decay. Inside, an 18-foot-tall stone statue of a flint armor, wearing a helmet festooned with tyrannosaurus teeth and bearing a shield of intricately patterned leopard hide, towers over the chamber and looms over a wide octagonal cistern. The chamber echoes with the sounds of rainwater dripping from the ceiling into the gaping pit. The face of the giant warrior statue is obliterated by deep gouges, but the rest of the statue remains intact. Clutched in the statue's right hand is a stone spear, and resting on the floor beneath it is a clay urn. North of the statue is an open balcony overlooking the flooded garden. Standing to one side of the giant warrior is another statue, this one much smaller. Exquisitely lifelike, it depicts a man reaching for the urn. His face turned toward the balcony, in his lifeless eyes you see terror. Stone steps ascend along the curved wall to the level of a second floor, but that floor has almost entirely collapsed. Someone's been up there, however, because a message of some sort is scrawled across the domed ceiling.
How high is the ceiling?
It looks like... Gotta find it. Where'd it go? So are you looking for the top of the dome or up where that mezzanine is at?
The mezzanine.
25 foot up on the north side here,
Okay.
and then 35 foot
this
for the rest of this. Which thing? So that is where the statue, that really lifelike statue and urn is sitting.
this thing.
That's you.
Where?
Hey,
DM.
guys, I'm no expert on stuff like this, but it may be a bad idea to go near or look inside that urn. That statue looks too lifelike to not have been human before.
You said that there's a message up on the mezzanine, right?
Yes.
That message is.
Well, let's see here. I'm going to need you to make a DC 10 acrobatics check for me.
Simple enough. 18.
All right. As you climb up the stairs and you start to get a feel for the stone, you notice some of it is becoming weak underneath your feet, and you readjust your footing and manage to make it up to the top without a problem. But the message you're trying to read is essentially up over here. So you're going to have to make a climb check if you want to get up there and get a good look at it, because it is not very well etched into the wall.
I didn't see where you pinged.
It's right over here, in a sense. So you're going to have to do a little bit of climbing to get a good perspective on it.
Are you on the pointer tool? Because literally every time you ping and say here, I don't see
Yeah.
anything.
Damn it.
Yeah.
No, it's still on the GM layer. Right over here.
Oh, I need to make a climb check?
Yeah. Do you have any
That's not
climbing gear or no?
Add the immovable rod.
How
I have a python.
how far out is it?
It's about another 10 foot up over here on this wall, so you have to climb about 5 foot out and 10 foot up to get a good look at it.
I have 10 pythons, so I'm going to hammer in pythons. And
Okay.
climb.
All right, then make a climbing check for
This is going to be terrible.
which should be
And
strength,
11
so
minus
athletics.
1, 10.
You fall and take 6 points of bludgeoning damage, and you're back on ground level.
Come back.
Oh,
Come back.
25 feet?
It's only 1d6 from your fall. There is some spongy moss beneath you, so you're okay.
I've got a thick ass, but damn. That uncoordinated?
It's loose rock face, so it's really hard to climb. So as your pythons are coming in and they start bearing weight, they're starting to loosen up a bit.
And I'm going right back up.
I'm
Wally.
gonna try to throw him where he's going.
Oh, no.
Yeah, throw.
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 No, throw.
It's a throw.
Are you going to try and climb up again?
Oh, I'm gonna try to get the other Wally to climb up. He'd be better at not dying than I am.
All right. So I'm gonna try to climb.
All right. Make a strength check, athletics.
Strength.
Yep, athletics specifically.
Okay. 16.
All right, you make it up there just fine. What languages do you speak, though?
I speak Common, Elvish, Giant, and Halfling.
So it is not a language that you have any sense of understanding. One you've seen in your travels throughout the jungle making it this far, it is what is known as Old Omun, and is very, very difficult to read unless you are learned in it or have some way to comprehend languages.
Can I see
How-
it from where I am?
How is it? Like how big is this?
The writing that's up there
Yeah.
looks like it's about the length of 3 sentences, 2 to 3.
Like how much space does it take up?
It's scrolled out. It's probably about 2.5 foot in length and 2 lines.
Okay.
Can I see
where-
the words from down where I am?
With the perspective you have on it, make a perception check. See how well you can see it. You can see the scratches, but this is going to
19.
determine how well. It's really hard to figure out what the words say from your perspective. The angle isn't all that great. You would essentially need to be standing somewhere in the ballpark of over here to get a good perspective on it to read it.
If I
Is-
climbed up
is there a
to
way-
the second floor, would I be able to get a better view of it?
The perspective is going to change on it, so really the best way to read it would be to climb up there or to have somebody make some kind of a rubbing of it and bring it down.
That was one of my ideas, but I don't know if I would think of that.
Hey,
I shout out.
Wally,
Is there enough in the
Come on.
letters for me to like phonetically say the things without knowing what it means?
It's not common lettering. It's not a lettering that you understand in any kind of phonetics.
Wally, I've got an idea for you.
I start rubbing.
Oh, no. Do you have a piece of paper?
I do.
I don't know if I do.
Thing, do you have a piece of paper?
I do. Yeah.
A piece of charcoal or something? No, I got it in my tinder box, and I
I have a quill.
make rubbings with a quill. Sort of fancy pants.
I just be like copy it down.
And I just take the paper from him, and I take out the charcoal and like, all right, rub. Like, well, put the paper on first, sentences, and then rub on the wall.
Okay.
Still unclear. Rub the charcoal on the paper that is attached to the wall. Any questions?
Right on the wall.
What you think is right.
I'm just kidding. I get it.
All right.
Yeah, you managed to get the rubbing just fine while you're up there with, everybody's assistance and direction.
All right, and then I'll climb back over.
How long did it take him to do that?
Get up there, climb back down, get the paper, climb back up, probably about 10 minutes.
Can I have, while he was doing that, cast Detect Magic?
Yes, you can.
Do I get any pings from Detect Magic?
30-foot range, nothing in this room is pinging as magic.
Okay. Then, as he comes down, I start the ritual of casting Comprehend Languages.
Okay, while you're doing that, is there anything anybody else to do in this room, investigate in this room?
Yeah, I still want to investigate that.
All right, roll an investigation check for me.
So 10.
You pick it up. It is a clay urn. There's really nothing of significance to it. You open it up. There is ashes on the inside. In your investigation of, moving the urn, looking around the general area, you do notice that there are scratchings in the floor at the foot of the smaller statue that you didn't notice before, though. They are also in that language that is up on the wall.
Scratches,
That
like
has been...
as in it can.
No, more like somebody scratched lettering into that looks almost identical to the lettering that they just got off of that south wall.
I didn't hear a word of it.
Letters on the floor at the foot of the statue, like the letters up on the south wall.
So they can hear it as well.
All right.
All right.
I guess was there anything else that anybody wanted to do? Anyone else while I'm casting this spell? And I'll come look at everyone's Rurik's farm.
Just kind of look around the statue and see if there's anything to it other than being a big statue.
Okay. You do make note that with the face being scratched out, as you walk around the back of the statue, you notice that there are, on the back actually, a series of scratches in the statue's kind of face on the backside of it.
Like more right.
Again, in that kind of strange language.
There's writing on his head.
Guys, I'm starting to think all this is related.
Can I tell if it's the same words as what was written up on the wall?
Different words, same language though. Okay. So it is, all the words you have found so far is in or Omuin.
Alright then, we'll
I wanna... How tall is the statue again?
It should be 18-foot tall stone statue.
If that was an 18-foot tall dude who looked into the cistern.
He's taller than me, though.
All I'm saying is don't look in water ever.
Huh.
So anything else that anybody wants to do before you get the message that was scrawled up on the wall?
Oh.
Seems we're waiting for the translation.
I was
All
thinking
right.
of climbing the statue, but...
Well, I'll give you the translation real fast of what you got from up there. The message that you receive is, true love, faithful general, safe will you rest in Nangalor eternal. None will disturb you while I live, such is my vow of penance. What?
Is there a way you can copy and paste it into the chat so that I can see it?
Easily enough done.
Thank you.
There you go.
Okay, and then I wander over to where Rurik pointed out the scratchings on the foot of the statue and put my hand on it so I can read it.
Okay.
It's weird.
I'll send that to the chat also, but it says, once a thief, forever a slave.
Ooh.
Forever a what?
Slave.
That seems okay.
And I'm reading these out loud as I'm getting them. That way everybody can hear it. Since
This makes so. Is hey, sunken crypt here, steal all this shit.
Can I see all of the, or if I, because I have to put my hand on whatever the surface that the words are on. If I put my hand on the statue, can I see the scratchings on the head?
They're not on the head, they're on the back, so it's about 9 foot up.
Oh, okay. So I would probably be able to read it then.
Yeah.
Okay. What's that one say?
Just says forgive me.
Interesting. So, all right, guys. I'm pretty sure there's something here that is pretty fucking old and angry.
Yeah, I mean, this seems like someone whose mental status is right now.
Is the statue does it look like a man? Does it anthropomorphically look like a man?
Alright, so it does look like a man. It looks like a general. Looks like somebody who was a soldier.
Uh-huh.
Hence general.
Here, I'll read it for you again. So, description of the room. An 18-foot tall stone statue of a Chultan warrior in splint armor, wearing a helmet festooned with Tyrannosaurus teeth and bearing a shield of intricately patterned leopard hide. Towers over the chamber and looms above a wide octagonal cistern.
Then there's the fear guy to the left.
Yes. Much smaller. Very lifelike.
Anybody bring their Final Fantasy soft with them? Because that would really help out right now.
So knowing what I know about Nangalor and its lore about the cursed former Omu queen, I am at this point assuming that she has been cursed with eternal life due to something she stole and is now tasked with preventing people from disturbing the resting place of this general. I'm assuming it's this guy. In this person, this queen is immortal.
So, can I get whoever walked? So it should be actually all of you at this point. I need Geth, Tabin, or not Geth. You're dead. Tabin, Benning, Rurik, and Kaziri all to make a history check.
Wow. I
Straight
really
roll.
for something I suck at. 16.
12.
Well, you would make one anyways
Same.
because you walked in here. Just a history roll. I need it's going to be a really low DC because it's something you guys are, now that you're seeing this language, going, well, shit, we've seen this before.
21.
All right. Out of all of you, Rurik is the first one to go, hey, we've seen this language before. It was out in that water walkway next to these faces.
I have zero recollection of you telling us about words out there.
Well,
Yeah,
that's because none of you did the investigation check out there. I'm throwing you a bone.
I was busy dying.
Yeah, you guys were busy looking for enemies, not for information.
Uh-huh.
So what you're saying is, okay, Mike, in this room, I am going to investigate everything that could ever happen. I want to know what happened in this room in 1620 AD.
Okay, nothing happened in 1620 AD. It's just one of those things where in passing, you guys after are like, wait, we've seen this fucking shit before.
So you guys are saying there's more of this right out there?
That's what Wally and Rurik are both saying definitively, that out there by those faces, they could have swore there was more.
Alright. Well, I guess take me there. This spell lasts for an hour, so we got some time left.
So, it is these four faces here that Wally that he's seen in here, before getting attacked by the spider. Rurik And everybody else has just seen these two southern faces. They're in that water walkway that you guys initially traveled into the garden with. So here.
Their faces?
Yes, their faces carved into the side of this kind of aqueduct.
Oh. Yeah, I did
See?
notice those
Right
while
there.
we were fighting.
Yep, and nobody chose to look any further into them.
I was about to before.
Sometimes a
Yeah.
relief is just a relief.
Sometimes it isn't, though.
Okay. So, I'll start by touching this one.
Which one?
That
Okay,
bottom left
lower
one.
west. So, it has a bemused expression. The message above it reads, "This garden is dedicated to Zalcore, Queen of Omu and Jewel of Chult."
Okay. I'll go to the one right across.
Okay. Oh, it has a serene expression. The message above it reads, "And may the gods themselves marvel at this humble reflection of her beauty."
What was her name again? Zalcore?
Here, I'm going to throw them in the chat for you guys also.
Thank you.
So there's the first one. There's second one.
Okay. And then I'll go here.
So has a condescending expression, and the message reads, "Worshipped by her people and by the Thirotau who loves betrayed her." The word "loves" has been chipped away, and the word "betrayed" is scratched into the stone above it.
Ooh.
So there's...
Someone here has a guilty conscience.
And then the last one has a stern expression. The message above it reads, "In this 10th year of her reign, may she govern forever in splendor."
Huh. From where I am, can I see any like further old Omu writings?
Let me just make sure. At the moment where you're at, no. Yeah, that's all you can see at the moment, but make another history check.
Uh, 14.
Okay. You recall that you saw some old Omun as you were approaching this lower terraced area here. It was scratched into the walls down there.
Down where? Sorry.
Okay, hold on. In here. So it was down in this area.
Oh, okay.
Am I able to detect the faces here on the other side of this from where I am?
You can see, you recall seeing all the faces, two on the east side, but not get a real good view of the two on the west side with standing.
Oh, did I get a look at them when I was up there helping Cloggy out with Cloggy and Tabin with the man-eating plant?
The faces in this ravine here?
No,
The
in this
The ones
eastern
way
wall
over
over
here.
there, because we were all three of us were up here when that man-eating
Oh.
plant was here.
Those ones are just reliefs. They are nothing
Oh, okay.
special. There is no words scratched in him. Oh, those were the ones you were talking about. My bad.
All right, then I head over to where that lower terrace was.
Okay. So into here.
Yeah.
Okay. So in there, the plants in this enclosed garden are like nothing you've ever seen. Shapes are fantastic, and their colors are like gems sparkling in the sun, enclosed by 5-foot-high walls. This strangely beautiful garden imparts a sense of serenity, and a message is deeply scratched into the wall.
I touch the wall.
Okay. On that southwest one, an open archway in the southwest wall of the garden overlooks a flooded tunnel with a collapsed roof. Written on the south wall are the words, "Without dreams, eternity is unbearable."
Okay. Without dreams, eternity is unbearable. All right. Are there any reliefs of where Kaziri is?
Where?
West.
West? Okay, well, up there...
Spider, I'm dead.
The crumbling pagoda must have been lovely once, with its wide, graceful arches inviting the breeze to blow through and overlooking the silent pool below. But time, decay, and some bestial presence have given it a sinister air. Foul, dark, stains cover the floor and seep down the white steps. So, the interior is filthy with gnawed bones strewn everywhere, and the floor is thick with droppings.
Yeah.
How would you like to enter into there?
As a group?
I want to stick my nose in there, smell the droppings, and go, shitter's full.
So you're not gonna directly proceed into the building?
By myself.
Okay, well, you are there.
If
I'm
there's
gonna
poop in there,
need...
that at least is something that poops.
I need
Okay.
both Rurik and Benning to make me a Constitution saving throw.
This module's taught me anything. It's that everybody poops, and everybody that poops is trying to kill you.
16.
What'd you get? Okay, you passed.
23.
You pass as well. You guys are safe for the time being.
Interesting.
Yeah, you got a little bit of a pollen in your nose from standing in that lower garden a little long.
Ah,
Spores.
Say again?
Anyone want to fill me in here?
on
You're
what?
breaking.
Sorry.
I wanted to find out why we were making a saving throw, and I got pollen, and that was it.
Yeah, you and I were down in that garden, and there was there was spores down there too, like the ones that made Tabin and Cloggy subjugated earlier.
And similar in nature to the plant that killed somebody. So are you guys going to go into the pagoda up here as a group, or what?
I call out to Tabin and Cloggy. Probably going to need all hands on deck here.
Okie dokie.
And I take up a spot, like, in the middle of the four.
Tabin goes gallivanting in.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
Did anybody tell him this was the outhouse?
he just kind of is there. It's like, why? There's just dead things.
I killed the dead things, Tabin.
Bird shit. He sees a lot of bird shit in there.
Bird shit. Big bird shit and gnawed bones. Interesting.
Ask what race the Queen of Omu was.
I mean,
To Tabin?
I'm speaking to the entire group.
I'd assume human,
Did we ever
based on
bother?
the royal family that's it. Curse of all.
Okay, so there's angry birds here. Taven, make a lot of noise.
And he starts kicking shit around.
See what happens.
Azir, can you make a perception check for me? What'd you get?
15.
Uh,
5.
Okay, 15. That is, you notice as he's kicking shit around, you catch a glimpse of what appears to be gemstones flying through the air as he's kicking through these piles of bones.
I don't think those are gemstones. I think that's poop.
Well, you could go investigate further if you want.
Do I see any of the Omuin text in this building?
There is no Omuin text. Tabin is continuing to kick around for anybody else who wants to make another perception check.
I just want to bend down and try to pick one up.
No poop.
I have a 19.
Alright, as Tabin's kicking around, you see a painted gold bracelet go flying across the room. And a scroll tube engraved with skeletons go flying across the room. And
I'm going towards that. Which way?
so Wally, you pick up what is an actual gemstone. The scroll and the bracelet got kicked that way. The gemstones are here. But so Wally, you end up finding 7 gemstones worth 10 gold piece each. That gold bracelet is worth 50 gold pieces. And the scroll tube is engraved with skeletons. That's all you got till you open it.
Well, okay, hold on. It's worth what?
The bracelet's worth 50 gold pieces.
All right, well, I'm not going to open up the scroll tube because I'm not a magic user, so I'm going to pass it off to a guy that looks like a legitimate magic user in the group.
It's probably me.
I don't know. Wally, do you want this?
I read scrolls.
Let me cast a spell on it before anybody reads it. Maybe see if we should be opening it or not. But we'll save that for another time. Do I notice like any of the creatures nearby that look like maybe they pissed that we're kicking around this shit?
Nope, you guys notice nothing. It's just these piles of bones and bird shit in this room.
Seeing Wooly and Rurik pull stuff out of the shit. Is there anything else that can be? I just start using my quarterstaff and like pushing stuff around, seeing if I can find anything.
Make an investigation check.
What's my investigation? That's pretty good. That's going to be a 25.
No, there is nothing else that you find directly in piles of bird shit and bones.
Looking out over this like pond area, is there look to be any further clues or lore about this area written on the?
Okay. Well, I'll give you the description of the pond at the very least. The water in this pool is unusually clear. A dozen or more large fish, turtles, and lizards swim lazily through it, and water birds paddle on the surface. The ripples obscure something on the bottom of the pool so you can't quite make it out, but the bottom appears to be blanketed with oddly shaped stones. Bits of shattered stone rest atop a square dais that rises from the middle of the pool, evidence of a sculpture that once stood atop it. Parts of this sculpture lies in the pool. West of the dais, a large stone face staring up at the sky.
Too bad we don't have gas to go swimming.
Got an idea. I
How
put
deep is it?
the water and I cast Chill Touch.
Okay.
It's not that kind of
Good.
chill, but doesn't freeze the water.
Well, I was gonna ask, what exactly are you trying to do?
We should
ends
make
up
it too
being,
cold to swim.
Turns out being 2d8 necrotic damage, which won't kill. Yeah, which won't freeze the water. It's just being stupid.
120 foot. You kill a couple of the birds and fish, and they float to the surface.
I guess I didn't realize what I was doing.
Um,
Turns out magic is a lot like electricity.
Now that the birds and shit are dead, is a fewer ripples and we could see the bottom, see what's down there.
Make a perception check. Anybody who's really interested in the bottom of this thing.
I was told not to look into water.
24.
No, this water's okay.
17.
So Benning notices that
I got a
there
zero.
are two statues similar in nature to the one found inside of that palace type area with the larger statue that are very, very strangely accurate and lifelike, along with a ton, like 2 foot deep layer of petrified fish, turtles, lizards, birds, just various different animals that are just littering the bottom of this that have been, made out of stone.
Guys, I'm starting to think that something's turning shit into stone here.
Yeah, I agree with this. Grab a pebble and I throw it into the water. Does it turn into even more stone?
No.
Right. It doesn't turn you double stone. And you're already turning to stone, you're good. Just keep going.
Is it possible to tell what size of creature, maybe what sort of creature has created these like droppings and scratches in the building next to us?
Yeah, make a nature check for me.
All right. 9.
Birds. Big birds.
Big birds.
Hello, birds.
Big birds.
Well, that sort of destroys my theory of the basilisk for now. Huh.
All right.
Do I see a building similar to the one that we're in opposite? Is it pretty?
Yes, you do. The difference, though, is it seems to be extremely well upkept.
Huh.
Well, I mean, extremely well for a jungle. It is not in complete ruins like the rest of this place.
Right. I think, guys, it makes sense to maybe go back through the chamber with the big statue in the cistern to get to the other side and investigate over there.
Is this a wall? Is this a pathway? Can I walk?
You could certainly try walking across it.
Sure. What do I gotta do?
Just walk across it. It's not that hard to make it across. You would make it across just fine. It's not, it's 5 foot wide. You could easily enough.
So I'm by that statue's head. What is it?
That is. It is a just bell-shaped dome that is intact, has no obvious holes in the roof. There are double doors that hang squarely in the frame. And it's, a well-kept dome. The statues are of a head on. It's just in better repair than the rest of this hanging garden.
Are the doors locked?
You could make a check, perception check to see if they're locked or not.
15.
They are not locked.
All right, I'm gonna investigate.
You're gonna go investigate? Okay.
Unless they're looking at me across the waterway.
Oh, is
That way
anybody
they
else
won't-
gonna... Anybody gonna do anything or no? Or just let them go?
Let him go.
Couldn't hear if you said anything, Jay.
Let him go.
Okay. Oh, we'll wait for Corey to get back before we
Bye-bye.
proceed. Wally, you gonna let him go or no?
Yeah, I'm just going to wave at him.
Cloggy? I guess Dan's still gone.
I'm back. I'm sorry.
All right.
I had cone
Need to
dog
know
issues.
if you're gonna let Rurik go into this room by himself that he's opposite side of you from, or no?
No, I would call out and be like, tell him to wait for the party. Unless he really wants to turn into stone. Little Tatum and paperweight.
So, are you going to wait and heed Benning's call, or are you still proceeding?
I'll wait.
Okay. So you know the doors are unlocked, you just have not proceeded to open them and look inside yet.
That is correct.
All right.
Okay.
To get over there, I would like to go through the building with the cistern.
Okay, well, as you're walking around, Taven points out that down in this other pit that you guys walked past, the garden, there is more writing.
There's more writing.
Yep.
How far down is that wall?
That is, it's 5 foot from where you're at now, down into here, and it's scratched into the wall over here.
Okay. If I put my hand on the ground, can I see what it says? Does it technically count as touching the surface?
Yeah, because it's one solid kind of
Yeah.
wall loop.
I just don't want to click
That one, Northwest Garden. For the lies of a few, all must pay.
For the lies?
Yes, lies.
Huh.
Sounds like betrayal.
That is definitely a theme here.
So, Taven's gonna wander this way, because he said you guys are going around.
Yeah.
Alright,
Is this?
so there, you run into door.
Yeah.
You're gonna try and open them, or what?
Is it locked?
They don't appear to be locked, they're just very well rusted.
All right. I stand back. I'll let Taban open it. But I would
Okay.
like to wait for the rest of the party to join me if they so choose.
Taven will try and force open the doors by himself. We'll see how that goes. Alright, Taven manages to open the doors. In the process, though, he jars some of the ceiling. And let's see how well he dodges rocks. He does not dodge rocks very well. And gets pummeled a little bit by some stone falling from the ceiling. And loses about 9 hit points, but the doors will now be open.
All right. Glad I stepped back.
There you go.
I run back out to this side, and I call out to Cloggy, Kaziri, and Wally that we got the doors open to the other side of the complex.
And how many of us died?
0.
Let's go.
Since I see more gardens coming out here now,
Mhm.
I'd like to again put my hand down on the ground, see if I can see any.
Regrettably, in this garden you're at right now, you can see some of the words, but the majority of it is obscured by some of the plants.
So I'd have to go in there and like dig it out.
Yeah.
Well, I'm guessing. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, anybody who wants to, but these cryptic clues seem to be like they might be fairly important, and you should probably get all the information, right?
I mean, they're the only clues we've got right now, so.
All right. Wally, you want to come with me?
Where are we going?
We're going down in this little pit here. Nice little pretty plants and flowers down here.
Don't use your nose. Do not smell them. Just fidget right now.
Hold your breath, Wally. And I do the same. And I run over and I start clearing.
So it's written back over there. I'll need you guys to wait right there and roll initiative for me.
Son of a bitch.
Hold my breath.
But these guys are going to get a surprise round on you, so.
I got a 9.
No way, I didn't. Acting on the same initiative order.
For once.
All right.
I thought we were
Betting.
rolling 17s now, Jay.
9. Wally,
Just one battle too late.
What?
what'd you get?
17.
Okay. Kaziri,
14.
say again.
14. It's in the
There
chat.
we go. Rurik,
Yeah,
what'd you get for initiative?
I didn't roll because I didn't hear anything.
Oh, it's just a quick, easy thing. I just need it for running through everything.
21, 22.
22, okay. Clog, you got a 7. Let's see what Taven get. Alright. But, against Benning, you're going to get swatted at first. So, you need to make a DC 11 Constitution saving.
I got an 11.
Alright, you passed and are not poisoned. I need you to make a DC 11 Dexterity saving throw for me.
Diddy 20.
Alright, you pass that one. And you aren't covered in sap. And let's see how he does for smacking you. 21.
Yeah, that'll hit.
You take 2 hit points of damage, and you are grappled.
What the hell? And I shot that out. What the hell?
So up first is going to be Rurik, if he wants to come and help kill the plants that I need to reveal real fast. Because now you're seeing... There we go. These plants that have lashed out at Benning.
What is wrong with this place?
Ah, help. So can
Yeah, you can go make an attack at him.
Ouch. Probably not so much. 15.
That'll hit.
Take a mighty 8.
Alright.
Do I get to attack again?
Yes.
Alright, that's a 14.
That'll hit.
Oh, alright. That's even worse. 6.
Dead. dead plant.
What?
Killed the plant.
Does that mean I'm no longer grappled?
Yep, you are no longer grappled.
Nice.
Anything else you want to do with your third attack? Yes, no, maybe so.
What?
You're breaking up real bad.
Oh, I can never hear you guys.
You said you're done, or?
No, I'm gonna attack that guy.
Okay, go for it.
Jesus Christ! 11.
You hit.
Oh.
They're plants.
7.
All right. That would conclude. Next up is Wally.
So I'm going to step up there and make an unarmed strike. 24.
That'll hit.
22. Okay, that's right. I got to 20 and I can stop.
Yeah.
For 9 bludgeoning.
Still up.
Okay, and then for my bonus action, I'll save that and just do another unarmed strike. 18.
That'll hit.
5 bludgeoning.
All right, dead plant. Okay. Last up, Kaziri.
Start critting greenhouse gases.
That'll take a while to.
Yes, but these plants will know their doom.
Okay.
No.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And let's put 2 pew-pews.
For my turn, I create the Industrial Revolution.
First one's a natural 1.
Does not hit.
Second
Fizzles
one,
out in your hand.
second one is another natural 1.
Wow.
Yep.
It's payback for the 220s you had earlier.
Yeah.
We're just going to start calling you Sparkles now.
I'm just going to be honest with you. This is so weird that I've had 2 natural 20s in a row and 2 natural 1s in a row.
Razzle dazzle.
All right, Sparkles. All right, this last plant is up. It's going to make an attack at Rurik. I need you to make a DC, a Constitution saving throw. All right, you passed the Constitution saving throw from being poisoned. I need you to make a Dexterity saving.
Yeah, 10.
All right, the plant sprays sap on you that is acidic. And at the beginning of your turn, you're going to take 5 acid damage. And you need to be doused with water to reduce the damage by 1 point per pint of flask of water used, just for your knowledge. All right, and then we're going to make an attack at you, and will 17 hit? I don't remember if that hits you or not.
My armor class is 17.
All right, so you will take 2 points of damage, and you are considered grappled.
Jesus.
And you will take 5 point damage at the start of your turn.
I don't know what you said.
You are grappled and will take 5 poison damage at the start of your turn. Assuming nobody kills the plant.
Okay.
So Benning is up.
Alright. Which part of the wall was the inscription on?
Back over here.
Back over there. Alright, well, I'm going to step there. and hit the plant with Firebolt. Does a 10 hit?
Yes, it does.
Oh, thank God.
Just hits.
That is 14 damage.
And it's dead.
Good.
You see Rourke there kind of sizzling as he's been sprayed with acidic sap, but he is now free of the plant.
So comprehend languages takes an hour to, or it lasts for an hour. Has it been an hour since we started exploring after I cast it yet?
I'd say about 45 minutes.
Okay.
45 to 50 minutes. You're coming up on an hour.
Yeah. All right. So what does this will say?
That one.
Water to douse me with?
He's still sizzling away. So
I thought you
anybody gonna?
I thought you said that if the plant died, then it wouldn't do it.
No, the sap is still on him. The poison doesn't take effect.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I should.
You guys have 8 gallons of water a day from rain catchers that you habitually set up.
I take the.
But I was going to drink that.
I take the enchanted. You were out. Do I still have that? No, I don't have that. Somebody else has it.
It's a different campaign.
Cloggy, I think. The alchemy jug.
Oh yeah, that's right. I do have something like that, don't I?
Yep.
I'm to make it into vinegar. That'll help dissolve it. If anybody's better at science than I am, just don't correct me because I'm being stupid.
I have no idea how this thing works, though.
You basically tell it what kind of liquid you want, and it can produce up to a certain amount of it.
Ooh, vodka. There's water in that.
All right, and this plant will specifically react to water.
Yes.
All right. I pull out the ewer. I say water.
Okay, and it will produce for fresh water up to 8 gallons, salt water 12. So
Okay.
feel free to dump as much as you want on him.
Salt the earth. Salt the fucking earth.
I just dump about a gallon out at a time.
All right. You easily enough wash away the acidic sap off of him. And to answer the information about the wall, it says, "Great Ubatao, free me." Or Ubatoa, or however the frick you say it.
I'll give you insight when you put it in the chat. Oobtow.
Ubtao. Okay, works for me.
Alright, well, I know that there's one more.
Mhm.
one more pit. And I shout, join me as I run over there because I want to get this done before the spell ends.
Incredibly, that one is back there.
Shit. Alright, I whole ass in there.
All right. I'm gonna need you to stop. We're gonna keep the same initiative rolls as everybody had,
Okay.
but you ran yourself into. I need the right page. There we go. Into an attack by a man trap.
The one. All these plants could have learned that we could kill them dead.
So you are going to be attacked by it. It fails miserably with an 8, so you managed to
Nice.
not get murdered by it. It wouldn't surprise you, but Rourke's up first, and he's right there by the man trap.
Chew on my mage armor,
Yeah.
bitch.
Time to do some hacking. Or not. 10.
That will not hit.
Alright, well, I got 2 more attacks. 11?
Does not hit.
Ah, 19.
That'll hit.
Does not hit.
Yes, 13.
How much damage?
13.
Okay. Next up is Wally.
All right, let's walk up there and start slapping it. 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
8 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And repeat that. 9 to hit.
That will not hit.
Okay.
Anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
All right, Kazir.
All right. I'm going in with the classic pew pew.
Pew pew.
Well, thank God it's not a natural one. It's a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
8 force damage, and the second one is another dirty 20.
That'll hit.
Repeats.
It's up to you.
One will be 13 points of force damage.
Real raggedy looking plant. But the plant is up now, and it's going after the same person who trampled over it again.
I kicked it right in its fucking plant dick.
17.
17 would hit, but I cast shield.
All right, so it misses, and you are fine. Benning is up.
I cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay,
Not usually in melee range. That is a 22 to hit.
that'll hit.
Alright, that's for 10 lightning damage.
How would you like to kill a plant?
Shockingly. I'm just going to
We have
grab
a
on and hold
repeat.
on to it until it's just a sizzling mass of ash.
All right.
Provided it doesn't take 10 minutes, because I still need to get over there.
Nope, doesn't take 10 minutes. You're down to like the last 2 or 3 minutes.
Alright.
So that one reads for northeast. To dream, to dance.
That's less poignant than the rest.
Oh, no, sorry, I wrote that one.
All right, there you go. You have a bunch of information.
Yeah, that's a whole lot of weirdly cryptic clues. Alright. So now really all that's left is that, that we'd build in that Rurik found. Do you guys want to take a quick breather, and I can cast Identify on that scroll that Wally found?
I would love a breather, because I'm kind of out of...
Breath.
that too.
So are we resting?
I'll take a shorty.
Whatever you can do in 10 minutes.
Are we resting?
I would prefer us to take a short rest, and that way we can still get the Identify.
Well, I'm down some hit points. So many
So
hit
what are
points
you
do I get
guys-
back for-
What are you deciding to do?
We're taking the short rest.
Well, as you guys are discussing this, from that room that you had yet to investigate, a appears to be veiled woman in a rather ornate feather dress shows up, along with 3 Ebolists land around you.
I knew the bird shit meant something.
Really quickly, just because I don't really know what's gonna hit, I shout out, "Don't look her in the eye."
So,
What if she addresses me personally? That just seems rude.
She may turn you to stone, Kaziri.
as she
Boy.
approaches, she goes, "My guests, I would like to offer you some refreshments, as you seem to have had some trouble in my garden."
Well, that's awfully kind of you.
So the Ebolists approach her first and give her some food and water. It's You find the exact wording for it.
Like regurgitating?
No, it's on platters. They are very well trained. She's basically made these birds into her servants for serving her at the garden. The servants arrive with trays of fruit and wine, and they're all well professionally kind of looking prepared, and approaches each of you offering you some wine. She takes them, of course, as it would be rude for her not to.
What? How does she look? Like, does she look like she's eagerly waiting to see if we drink this stuff? Does she look peaceful, aggressive?
She looks very peaceful and serene. She has a veil over her face, well feathered dress. She seems very well spoken. She is being polite and cordial. So you can't really see her facial expressions, but the fact that she's taking the food, she's speaking calmly and, kind of soothing.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sort of torn here on what to do. Obviously, she's a former queen of Omu, so being rude and refusing.
Excuse me. We are uncultured swine, so how do we best partake in the refreshments that you've offered us, so that we are not, rude as hell?
I add in, Your Highness, with a bow.
Because we're that uncultured. I forgot.
My friend, what is your problem with your eyes that you keep them covered?
I'm
But
having
to answer
a
your question.
migraine right now.
It's more for your benefit.
You just partake as you would normal food and wine, as I do. She proceeds to place some food in her mouth and drink some of the wine.
See it?
I mean, you can take a look at her. Yeah, like, she has a veil over her face. All you can see is her mouth.
I just stick a thumbs up under Kaziri's hand so he can see.
You picking my nose?
No, not like so that you could see under your hand, like if you were to be able to see the ground.
Oh my eye!
What did you say, Rurik?
I didn't hear anything that was happening, so.
So the
Yeah, go for it.
so the woman who is like the immortal person that lives here, she's still can't hear anything.
Not really.
So Jay just put in the
Not hearing anything.
Jay just put in the chat what's going on.
I don't know what's going on this way.
Well, I mean, best way to sum it up, Queen showed up before you guys took your short rest and offered you food and wine.
I want to try to pet the bird.
It has no response, but it is looking at you quizzically as whether or not you are going to partake of said food. So, up to you guys. Are you going to partake of it or not?
I am.
The last time this happened, everybody poisoned us with rotten fish.
I'll have some.
I'll do that whole pretending to drink from it, where I just kind of look at it, boom, throw it over my shoulder.
Okay. Benning?
I'll take some from the same server that gave the queen her.
Okay.
What if she built immunity?
I will have a sip of the wine and a bite of the fruit.
Okay. So, Kaziri, you're the only one who doesn't have to do this. Everybody else, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
What?
If you took food or wine, you need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Did everyone else take food?
I did.
Okay, then I did. I was following the leader. 18.
All right. So pass, fail.
Big fail.
All right. And Rurik.
I have to make a saving throw?
Yes. Constitution.
Oh, because I thought I said I didn't have to make one.
Kaziri was the only one who didn't have to.
Jesus Christ. So I got a whopping. Do I get to use proficiency bonus? I do. That's
if
my
it's
fighting saving throw.
So if you got higher than a 15, you pass.
I didn't pass.
Okay, so everybody who got less than a 15 is considered poisoned for the next hour.
Oh, but I do have resistance to poison
Then you would not.
and advantage to poison. So
You'd be fine. But that being said, what's up?
I'm poisoned too. Oh, this is miserable. I have the same symptoms everyone else has.
With that, though, her demeanor, seeing that you guys partake of the food, and some of you being less than healthy because of it, a smile creeps across her face and goes, "Good, now the real fun can start, and I need you to roll initiative."
I'm just gonna say, Mike, you're a dick for not letting me make an insight check.
Hey, you didn't ask.
Didn't?
I didn't stop you.
That's what I was trying to get at when I asked like what she looked like, if she was seeming aggressive and things like that. Remember the discussion that we had about trying to discern what NPCs are like?
Well, she is, again, a queen. She is very, very good at being deceptive. She's also one who's batshit fucking crazy. Oh, crap, I just lost a die.
Cloggy with a big 17.
Team 17.
Crikey, you guys don't look so good.
1, 15. You know what's funny? I can tell you guys this now. If you hadn't messed with the urn, she wouldn't have been hostile.
Yep. I got that from that
I
first
put
clue.
the loop back on for crying out loud.
You
Who's the
messed
one
with
that
it.
messed with-
Alright, so,
Well, isn't that a little irony?
what'd you get, Sean, for initiative?
I didn't roll initiative. Was I supposed to?
Yes.
Yeah.
A natural 20.
What's your bonus?
3.
Alright, so you got a 23. Damn, you're rolling good. Alright, well, you're up first.
Oh, I'm gonna fucking kill that bitch.
Nobody let Wally die, okay? He is our innocent.
Or not. I hit once. Well, I shouldn't say that. I got a 23 on one hit,
That'll hit.
and I got a 17 on the other hit.
Okay.
Does that one hit as well?
They both hit.
Let me find another insider here.
But I do need you to make a DC 14 Constitution saving throw.
15?
You pass.
Did you say 15?
Nah,
I can't. I didn't roll.
hold on. Put it in the chat.
I got a 17.
Okay, you pass.
All right, now I'm rolling my damage.
Yep.
$22.
How much?
22.
Okay. God, the internet is crap today. All right, next one.
That was it. I missed with my first attack and got the other two
Okay.
attacks.
You gotta roll
So-
damage.
I think that's what the damage was 22.
Yeah, I did 22 hit points of damage.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope. Just kidding.
All right. Kaziri is up.
All right. It's great to do this with only cantrips.
I'm ready to, for her to...
So I'm going to sit there and still pretend like I'm poisoned and stagger over here and go pew pew at the big old albatross here.
Okay, the one directly in front of you to the south.
Yeah, the one closest to Taven.
All right.
This one is a 17 plus 8, 23.
That'll hit.
Still hits. 17 plus 8. How do I do that? First one will be 12 points of force damage. Second one will be 8 points of force damage.
So 20.
And then that's it.
All right. Then we got Cloggy
Wait,
up.
hold up. No. That's not it. That's not it. I'm going to use the Infernal Legacy spell Darkness in order to make a sphere, a 15-foot radius sphere on the eyes of these two birds. So it will end up looking like... Making sure I got this 15-foot radius. Oh, damn. Damn it. I think that's the size there. And I'm going to place it here so that it gets both of their eyes.
Okay.
And now I'm done. So it's darkness spreads around corners. A creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness, and non-magical light cannot illuminate it.
All right.
And any spell that is underneath level 2 to try to put light in the area is immediately dispelled.
Well, damn.
That's my turn.
Okay. Cloggy is up. I'm going to need you to make a Constitution saving throw, or you can choose to avert your eyes.
I guess I'll go for the saving throw.
Okay.
13.
You have failed your saving. Okay. You begin to turn to stone and are restrained.
Begin to turn to stone.
Yeah.
I think I figured out how those guys turn to stone.
You must repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn, so not this one. And if you fail, you become petrified, or the effect stops if you succeed.
Oof.
So you are restrained, but you can still attack.
All right. I'm going to tell Rurik to duck. And I'm going to cast Witch Bolt at Zalcor or Zakora, whatever her name is.
And that got us
Okay.
into this mess.
Fuck. I don't think a 9's going to hit.
No, it will not.
All right. I guess Firebolt for my bonus action then.
Okay.
22 to hit.
That'll definitely hit.
Five fire damage.
Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Okay, Benning is up. Need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. I rolled a natural 1.
Yeah, you fail. Well, you could choose to avert your eyes if you'd rather do that.
Yes, I would rather do that.
Okay,
What
then
am I?
that
What am I
means-
averting my eyes from? From Zalcor?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you are not surprised. If you... You can't see Medusa at the start of your turn because you averted your eyes. So... That means you just have disadvantage on attacks.
Okay.
There you go. So,
All right. I would like to cast. Can I cast Maximilian's Earthen Grasp and just put it here next to the bed?
oh, can you roll? Well, yeah, you averted your eyes. That'll work.
And then as my action, wait. Okay. All right, I guess I'll have it grab the bird. Because it says creature I can see, so since I averted my eyes from her, I can't see her.
It's a strength, right?
Yeah, strength saving throw. DC 16.
Failed. It is now grapple.
And it takes 2d6 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
10 damage.
All right. Anything else you would like to do?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Next is her turn. She's going to attack Rurik with her hair and 2 short sword attacks.
Is that literally Medusa?
Yeah.
Yes, it is a Medusa.
Okay.
So I'm looking at a 17, 23, and a natural 20. So that is
Okay.
going to be 4 hit points of damage from the hair, plus an additional... Well, you're immune to poison damage, so that's negated.
Which the
Short
4?
sword. Yeah, 4 from the hair. You're going to take an additional 15 from the short sword.
Wow.
And that will conclude her turn. Next up is Wally, who can either avert eyes or make a saving.
What kind of saving throw would it be?
Constitution.
I feel like that's risky. And avert eyes does what again?
Means you just can't see her.
Okay. Yeah, I'll avert eyes. And attack this bird.
Okay.
With my staff, and I'll use a point to make it a stunning strike. So, 15 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. For 7 bludgeoning, and then he has to make a Constitution saving throw.
And I don't think he'll pass with a 5.
Nope. So he is stunned until the end of my next turn. And then I will move to the other bird and just punch it.
Okay.
17 to hit.
That'll hit.
5 bludgeoning.
Anything else you would like to do?
Nope.
Okay, Taven's up. He's going to go after the bird Kaziri went after. And disadvantage because he's poisoned. Still going to hit. And manages to kill one of the birds. And that concludes his turn. We're back at the top with Rurik. Are you going to avert your eyes or make another Constitution saving throw?
For you, it doesn't matter.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
All right.
Do I get to use my proficiency then?
If you're, I think dwarfs do. I don't.
It depends on his class.
I'm a fighter, and my saving throws technically are strength and constitution.
So yes, you get to use your proficiency.
Okay, so I have an 18.
All right, you pass.
I'm gonna attack this fucking whore. You bloody bitch! Alright. I hit twice. Well, let me rephrase that. It's, I have a 27 on one.
Mm-hmm.
I have a 24 on the other.
Yes.
And my last one, I actually have a dirty 20.
Yep, all 3 hit.
All right. $27 hit points.
All right.
So, screw it. I'll just die.
Nothing else you want to do?
In my action, can I quaff a healing potion?
As an action, yes.
Spent
What
2
does that
attacks
give
already.
me?
Say again?
What does quaffing a healing potion give me?
A standard is 1d4?
It's 2d4.
It's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4, yeah.
2 4-siders?
Yep, plus 2.
But it costs your action to do it, and you already attacked.
Oh, okay. That's what I was asking. All right.
All right. Next up is Kaziri.
All right, I'm going to sit there and take advantage of this stunned little birdie right here. Well, stunned big birdie right here. And taking 2 pew-pews at him.
Okay.
This attack is a natural 2 and a 12 that turns into a dirty 20.
That'll hit.
1. 6 and a natural 1. The 6 turns into a 14.
A 14. All right. It is still standing, but looking really rough.
No, that was the second one to hit.
Oh. Yep, that'll hit.
All right, so first one will be 7 force damage. The second one will be 12 force damage.
Okay, that is enough to kill it.
All right. And then I'm going to sit here and then continue to stumble, even though it's currently not the effects of the poison. I was like, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay.
Around. Like I have no alcohol tolerance at all.
Betting is up.
All right.
Avert your eyes, or
Yeah, I will avert my eyes.
okay.
Because Constitution's hard. So okay, if I avert my eyes, but I want to cast a spell that she's like well within range for, but it doesn't have a to hit, can I do that?
What are you trying to do?
I mean, a lot of my spells say like a creature that like you point at one creature you can see within range.
You'd have to be looking at her to point at her.
Okay.
If it's an AoE spell, you could point next to her and, negate the issue.
Okay. Why don't I start with using my Earth Fist?
Oh, crap. Cloggy was supposed to be up. My bad.
Okay, he can go ahead then since I haven't done anything yet.
I'm an idiot. My bad, Dan. You're up.
All right. So where do I begin?
Do you want to avert your eyes?
No.
Immediately make another one, because let's see here. The beginning. At the end of your turn, you're going to make another saving throw.
Okay, so start off my turn. I'm still restrained, but
Yes.
okay. I'm gonna try hit her with Witch Bolt again.
Okay.
Why are my dice doing this to me today? 11.
Does not hit.
All right. Bonus action Firebolt, I guess. 11 again.
Does not hit.
Okay.
You need to make
You
a
make a
saving throw for me.
That 20.
All right, you pass. And that means you are no longer restrained or becoming petrified at the moment.
Fucking awesome. Pulled that one out when I needed it.
Okay,
Cares
now
about
it's
the
Benning's
D12,
turn.
we just need Cloggy.
Alright, is my action. I'm going to have Maximilian's Earthen Grasp crush the bird again.
Okay.
So another strength check against my actually. Yeah, strength saving throw.
It failed.
Okay. That's another 8 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, still there. Not looking great, though.
Jesus. Alright, then I'm going to roast the bird with a Toll the Dead. So it needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, 12.
12 fails. 9 necrotic damage.
And we're dead.
Man, there's a crater where that bird used to be. We're staying on us.
All right. It is now Medusa's turn if you have nothing else to do.
Nope, I'm good, I guess.
She's going to keep going after Rurik with her 3 attacks. So that is a 9, a 14, and a 23.
What was the middle one?
14. 1-4.
No, just the last one.
Well, you only take 3 points of damage.
3?
That 3.
What? What?
3.
Anybody? 3. Okay.
Wally's up now.
All right.
Saving throw or avert your eyes.
I'm going to avert my eyes, but just
Okay.
remembering kind of where she was. I assume I just have disadvantage.
Yes.
Okay. So go here and attempt to make another stunning strike. Staff. So 14 to hit.
Does not hit.
Okay. And then try a stunning strike as a bonus action. It's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. That's 6 bludgeoning. And what do I get to do with this?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 2 unarmed strikes. Okay.
So what does she need to do for stunning strike?
That was the first one that missed, because I can't
Okay.
do that as a bonus.
Ah,
So I'm doing
okay.
a flurry of blows as a bonus. So it's 2 unarmed strikes. So the second one is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
7 bludgeoning.
All right.
And then I'm done.
So as you strike her, a phantom warrior shows up right next to her.
Ah,
It looks like oddly similar to that statue that you guys saw in the other room. And she, of course, cries out to... What the fuck is his name? Because my brain's starting to crap on me. Firu Tau to save her as he appears next to her. But anything else you would like to do?
no.
All right.
And that I like really have to leave.
I actually do
Okay.
too have to.
Well, we can leave it here then.
Okay.
Sound like a plan then?
Cool.
All right. Thank you, gentlemen. Sorry, I'm not as good as Corey.
It would have been fine had you not cut out constantly.
I'll see you guys.
Bye.